And you guys still haven't slept.
I think we were about to.
I have 2 total spell slots left. A first and a third.
I have 0. I think this might actually be the first day I have used up all of my spell slots, which is less remarkable because
So you have 3, so or 4 or something like that.
I think I have 7 actually, but the total level is not that high.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of low-level spell slots.
Were we gonna try and is there a specific spell we're gonna try and prepare to end the weird curse thing on that woman, or are we just gonna try a higher level dispel magic?
Oh yeah, I got the yes, good point. I think
Greater Restoration's a thing that exists, but also requires like powdered gem or dust or something like that for like 100 or 200 gold, something random.
Yeah.
Django has all sorts of powders, right?
100 gold. Yeah. If anyone's got some diamond dust, I may have some.
Yeah, sure. Diamond dust.
Yeah, just don't use the wrong pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the bathroom doing diamond dust.
Yeah. Or do you use the wrong pouch? Like. Oh, it's also my 1 5th level. Oh no, I've got 2 5th level spell slots. Let's see. So did we determined that the condition was like thought it might be Gias or something?
That was just my table talking guess as to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to turn table talk into in-game knowledge with rolls?
I could do some studying in the morning of this library of magical secrets to see if I can figure out any sort of compulsion magic.
Wait, what's Library of Magical Secrets? Is that a thing?
I mean we're in the Harper's Guild where they're like researchers and shit and have knowledge.
Oh, I think Una would actually be very interested in like being your intern or research assistant for that.
Wait and have the patience for that.
You go in a different room and do it.
Could you print your research thingy?
Yeah. Background. I have a background.
Nice.
Yeah, table talk goes into the machine, Herddirg comes out.
Sweet.
That was a high school deep cut for Matt.
Yeah, I'm just laughing that Matt's joking right now. Like, I have no idea what the joke was, but Matt's reaction is amusing.
It's pretty much what you see is what you get. There's nothing deeper. We just said it a lot. So, actually, in the adventure as written, it is not a spell. It's just like a thing that this big bad can do. But I like Gaius. I think that's a good take.
Cool.
It's at least the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
Very long duration, does psychic damage if they act in a manner directly counter to your instructions.
Yeah, I don't know why the designers of this adventure didn't make it that. That's exactly what's happening.
Don't know D&D as well as Schooly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's so interesting. That was super cool, Leighton, the way you figured that out with the books and stuff.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did this after we got our long rest, correct?
Nope, hasn't happened yet.
Okay, then I have not gotten Herpdirg out of the machine yet. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You can't use your feature for that. Too tired to use your feature?
I know that, even if we find an answer, there's nothing I could do about it on this day.
Wait.
Okay, so a long rest does say 6 hours of sleeping, 2 hours of like other mundane, non-strenuous activity. If I could research for 2 hours and then go sleep for 6 to complete my long rest, I would do that.
Yeah.
You're
You
reading.
check
You're reading in
me
bed.
Yeah.
Before you go to sleep, and I can
Yeah.
prepare restoration.
Yeah, so
remove
just so I can
curse,
go shake
remove
Addis and
spell.
be like, prep greater restoration, dispel magic won't work. Good night.
Is it I think remove curse. Will that work? Back to the books.
I don't know yet. I do my 2 hours of research. What do I find out?
Yeah, greater restoration seems like it might do the trick.
Greater restoration is really expensive. How about remove curse? Will that do the trick?
Remove curse will also do the trick.
Sweet.
In all my findings, I believe that greater restoration or remove curse will do the trick. Okay, I'm going to bed.
Go to bed.
Where's everyone sleeping?
I think this is the room I slept in last time.
I'm sitting bedside of our friend, Lady Italia, who wants the pink sheets. Yeah,
Oh yeah, of course. Because girl.
because girl.
Guess Una will sleep in the bed that shares the wall with Lady's bed. She is still slightly paranoid about, sleeping, having everyone sleeping apart after what happened in the, under the sea.
Don't you not need a bed? Don't you just sort of meditate, maybe hover a little above the floor?
But wouldn't
I
you
find
take a
it
bed?
easier to relax if I'm lying on my back. Actually, I lie face down. I basically plank on stuff.
Okay. No tiny hut or anything. You guys are just getting in beds and becoming unconscious.
You're really trying to juke us here.
I would alarm the room that Lady Italia is in and give, Django free in and out of the room. But if she tries to leave because he, fell asleep while playing or some shit, I would like to know.
I also put Unowl on sentry duty, in this hallway. And
I'll actually be in the crab, which is fully activated.
Chilling in my crab, singing a song.
Singing a song in my crab.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did get the memo that you're being hunted by a four-armed murderous assassin, right?
Yeah.
I did not get that memo.
I mean, he was pretty scared of us. Maybe he
Or took a tactical retreat because
retreat.
that's his battle style.
I would like to point out that Unowl has advantage on perception checks involving hearing. If that becomes relevant. And actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna roll a. I would lock the door.
Oh shit! All right, there, GG. Yeah, my plans are foiled.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Ritually cast alarm, alarming that window and this door. I cast a tiny hut that all of our party members have access to, just barely blocking off this door so that she can't walk through it, and also sort of blocking off that part of the hallway. And move my bed, over to here. Correction, have Addis move my bed
Yeah,
over to
I
here.
was gonna say, strike check.
Like I'll push from this side, and I'm not helping at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually somehow it's easier to move the bed if you're on it.
To like surf.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm hoping that helping you move the bed gets me like admittance to the tiny hut for the evening.
Yeah, if you want to crash in here with me, by all means.
Sweet. Yeah. I just really, would like some rest.
You and me both, brother.
Whatever, it's gonna wake me up.
Okay. Everyone who's sleeping, take a long rest.
We did it.
Thanks, DM.
Django, take a level of exhaustion.
Yay.
As you guys wake up or stop meditating or whatever, you guys come out to see Django. Like, this song has gotten more and more delirious. And Django, just chilling in his crab, looks like absolutely unhinged.
Yeah, I feel like there's some chance like this is when you come up with your best work, and some
Yeah.
chance that it'd be
Yeah, make a
bad.
performance check, Django.
At disadvantage.
No, maybe could be an advantage, could be a disadvantage. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's working for you.
Nice.
And I think Django's probably like, you guys, I've written the greatest song in the world. You guys have got to hear this. And you guys are like, yeah, we heard this song over and over again on our walk home last night. You're
And
just singing it faster now.
for the last 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a fan of concept albums, and I think this really pushes the genre forward.
Make a deception check, Una.
No, I'm being
or
serious.
persuasion.
Yeah.
Like, please fail an intelligence check for that to be true.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's see. Did we discuss our plans at all for the next day before we went to bed? In terms of,
I think it was gonna be, start with removing her malady and pumping her for information, and that was gonna sort of color
okay.
what we ended up doing.
I love all my spells. I'm not sure which one not to take. If I won't remove curse. Cool. So do we want to try some magical medicine? Should I see if we can fix this condition?
Yeah, anytime now.
By the way, Lady Italia also did not sleep and is looking very wide-eyed, but not dead.
We'll take not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I'm dead.
Most
Good
people
morning.
live for not dead.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm glad to see you are looking extremely not dead. That's what we were hoping for, and we may have some good news for you. We may be able to remove the curse that afflicts you. We're gonna need you to talk to us if possible, which you'll now be free to do. You ready?
My fingers are bleeding.
His fingers are bleeding from this. Yeah. Sooner we can do this, the better.
She looks at you kind of confused and she says, her life goes on not very long. It's so short.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This isn't gonna kill you, is it? If I remove this curse, this isn't what's keeping you. Sometimes there's the monkey paw kind of stuff. Be careful what you wish for. Just want to make sure we're cool to remove this.
I counterspell his remove curse.
I think what you're asking for is actually a consent form. This is an experimental treatment. There are no guarantees of efficacy. You may be receiving a placebo spell.
Some side effects in clinical
How-
trial include
How could any of this matter?
What I'd ask you to explain further, but I'm worried you're gonna take a bunch of
How about we do the remove curse since she's a little
Okay.
loopy at the second,
Okay.
and then ask all the questions,
Okay. Yeah. I
or
think
let her sleep a little and ask some questions. Like,
sounds good. And is she looking like physically rough or anything? Do I need to do some healing, anything like that, or?
Super pale, gnarly bags under her eyes, intense twitch going on under the left eye.
Cool, but no like blood dripping out of her mouth or anything. Like
Yeah, there's still some dried blood on one of her ears.
Okay.
prestidigitation.
Yeah. Dried blood. Just aesthetic problem at this point. Okay, so I'm gonna touch her forehead and attempt to intuit the divine the nature of and remove the curse that is afflicting her.
You do that.
Sweet. You feeling any better, ma'am? Feeling any worse? That would be important to us now.
Django, do you stop playing your song?
yeah.
She claps.
Thank you. That was Free Bird by Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
The extended cut.
Yeah.
Why did you stop playing?
My fingers were bleeding.
Are you feeling more in control of your mental faculties now?
I can control them.
Because you couldn't really last night. You were kind of foggy and hazy and kept bleeding from the ears and stuff.
She can control herself the whole time. Just having a body, being a person. Yeah.
Are you talking about yourself in the third person?
Is Lady Italia speaking of herself in the third person?
Yeah, Lady Italia, me, the girl in the room with you.
Is that
okay? Your phraseology just made it weird, as though like you weren't Lady Italia and you were just something inhabiting their body, like separating the corporeal from the mental.
Yeah, so are we speaking with Lady Italia right now? Who are we speaking with?
Yeah, yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Lady Italia.
Are you sure you're not Slarkrathel?
Yeah.
No.
Insight check at her being Lady Italia. Whoever
Yeah.
this voice is.
And she, kind of gets into a fetal position as you say that name, and her voice gets a little more shrill as she says, "No, I'm not. He's not me. I'm not him."
Oh.
How about maybe we like start from the top?
Oh, the top's so high up there.
Yeah. When did you start working at the Grand Dame?
She was 6 years ago working there.
And who hired you to work there? Like did you approach them looking for work, or did someone else tell you to go work there?
I was hired by Pao Ming. I was working there before, but not for them.
Okay, so you were working there before, and then Pao Ming offered you further employment opportunities?
Yeah,
Like-
she would just be nice to the guests. You know, she had a good smile.
What were your duties besides just, being a dealer at the high rollers table? Any other odd jobs that Pao Ming asked you to perform?
Yeah, I would be nice to some rich guys, and then they would come with me to the dock.
Did
Like a little
and
like
Pao
Uncle?
Ming told you to take these people to the dock?
Dryland did.
And when you went to the dock, what happened to those nice men? Or the men that you were nice to?
They went to see him.
Yeah, how did they get there?
Mr. S?
Yes.
That's the him?
Yeah, they could see him.
So much like us, sort of same.
Yeah, we can all see him if you want to.
Well, we
We do.
sort of did already. Is that what happened? What happened last night? We were taking the same journey that you had taken others on in the past, other rich men, or was ours a different journey?
Yeah, same. It's all the same.
Seems ours ended differently though.
His small child takes them. Yeah, this is a different ending
Mm-hmm.
for now.
Yeah.
It'll all be the same.
Well, yeah. I mean, in the in the long run, the great cycle takes us all, right? But do you?
The great cycle takes us all.
Yeah. Do you have a sense of perhaps when it's going to be the same? What the length of this spiral is?
Oh, size of the spirals is hard to tell.
Is there anyone standing behind me right now, for instance?
No.
What was the relationship between Pao Ming and Dryland?
They work together.
Who is in charge?
Dryland.
Did you
ever see Pao Ming giving orders to Dryland or going against his wishes?
Never.
Did Pao Ming work at the Grand Dame before you were employed there?
Yeah, they both did.
Who does Dryland work for?
Her eyes get a bit wider, and she says, "She can't say it again. It'll hurt her."
Mr. S.
I think you may be safe from that now.
No, you can never be safe from that.
Did you ever take a giant to the docks?
No, I've never seen a giant.
No.
Yes, Addis, you're very big. We know.
I console Addis with I give him a consoling pat on the back. You're giant to me.
I take 2 Steam psychic damage. Yeah.
Did you ever hear Dryland talk about a giant?
Does the name Hecaton mean anything?
Yeah. They wanted him. They didn't say it. They took him.
Yeah. Do you know where they took him?
No.
Well, we do, I think, right?
Do you know where the taking occurred? Like, where was the giant when they took him?
You guys already have that information. I don't remember what it is exactly, but
we
looks
have
like-
a crime scene with a lot of bodies that some people suspect he got taken from.
Yeah,
I think she can corroborate that.
The
crime
Morgoth
scene.
took him to the Purple Isles.
That's where they took him. So they took him from some set of islands to some other set of islands.
The crime scene was just like near like a beach near Baldur's Gate or something.
Interesting.
Let's see. So is there information like we know we can what don't we know at this point?
What are the Purple Isles?
That's where he is, or his people, his temple.
Okay.
That's where he'll ascend. They're ascending there.
Ascend? Where are the Purple Isles?
You point to them on this map.
Yeah, unfurl. Map of Waterdeep.
She's not super good at geography.
How often did you take people to the docks?
3 times. 4 with you.
Oh, only 4. And when was the first time?
A year ago?
Anyone memorable? Do you remember any of your companions? Anything stick out in your mind about any of them? Was one of them what's his name? Named Floon? Is it Floon?
Floon was the man who looked similar to him. Or no.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Arten Rosolio is the guy that you guys found in Waterdeep, and yes, she remembers an Arten.
Okay.
Do you know what they wanted these people for? They were being sent to him with a capital H But like, what was the purpose for that beyond just like taking them?
It wasn't really him. It was his small child. They wanted. Dryland wanted. He was going to be the Water Baron.
Mm-hmm.
So what did his small child want with these people?
He was holding them for Dryland. He was making them do what he wanted.
Because it's clear what Dryland is getting out of this, but what are Dryland's, associates, business partners? What's their purpose?
So maybe Dryland.
Why are they doing favors for Dryland? What do they get out of it?
Maybe because of the abduction. We'll take care of Hecaton for you if you take care of some nobles for us. I'm not sure that tracks. I'm pretty exhausted over here.
You guys get what I'm getting at? Like,
Yes.
so far this is all just Dryland profiting from becoming the Water Baron and has some sneaky, shady cohorts that are just like doing shit. And I'm like, what is their purpose? What do they want? What do they get out of all this?
I knew I was right to knife him.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
totally.
clearly Dryland made a deal.
Yeah.
We know what he's getting out of this. What
Yeah.
is?
Make an insight check.
Ooh. Okay.
Damn. Can I guidance you for that? Doesn't matter.
I think Una, you kind of are getting throughout this conversation that like Lady Italia really doesn't understand this question, and like it seems like she like her, as far as she can tell, like Slark and Dryland are the same person, and like she doesn't like she has no differentiation of either of their wants or needs, you know? So
Yeah.
like the question like why would they be doing different things or like exchanging? She's just like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. And does she sort of think she's kind of the same person too, or is she? Because she seemed a little confused about where herself ended and like whatever was possessing her, whatever began. Or is that sort of a different thing?
Related, but not identical. Yeah.
It's possible that
The-
Dryland is perhaps, and I mumble, I mumble the name so as to not say
Mr. S.
Mr. S's thrall.
That was the sort of the vibe I was getting, that he's projecting his will into these people. So she's having some sort of like out of body experience because she was actually someone else, or just like, an extension. She was a hand of
And
Slork Rathel.
what Mr. S gets in Dryland is a foothold into human, a powerful foothold into human society.
Yeah.
Sorry, humanoid society.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Still like feel like we're missing pieces a little bit. Like the sort of
a lot.
Like such small potatoes compared to the sort of global geopolitical stakes of like whatever, trying to kill the Storm King. Yeah, so the four-armed man and Dryland, do you ever see them in the same room together at the same time? Do they ever need to speak with each other?
I've never seen him before, the four-armed man, but I think he is who they call Galt.
John, who is John Galt?
Yeah.
I think he's holding up the globe with his 4 arms.
Who is that?
Like Atlas Shrugged, I think.
Oh,
Anyway,
or sorry, Gald. GHALLD.
GHALD.
Oh God, I bet there's a Atlas Shrugged, like a homebrew Atlas Shrugged, campaign.
And Gald is just another worker in this organization.
He is a killer, not a worker.
Yeah, I was using the term loosely.
I mean,
Who?
yeah. Are you trying to imply that killing is not work? Because we deserve to be
No,
compensated.
it's this easy. And who is his small child? What do you know about this being?
Yeah, I would actually generalize that question to: have you seen anyone else noteworthy that we should be aware of? Names, faces, particularly, people you saw regularly, scary people.
She doesn't really understand that question.
Are these guys the same guy?
Yeah, we can't just do a tell me everything you know.
Yeah.
Need slightly more pointed questions.
Usith is his small child.
Wait, who's?
And
how's that spelled?
OOSITH.
Wait, whose child is this?
Slark's.
So we got Slark and Glard, and they are the same person. That I'm asking the DM if this is what
people being the same people. You might take that with a grain of salt. That seems to be where she's at, but
that guy is 2 guys.
Yeah.
Gald is the 4-armed assassin. Usith is what has been described as Slark's small child.
And Slark is somebody else.
No, that's
Slarkrathel is like the new big bad at the top of all of this bullshittery that's going on, and resides at the Purple Isles where they took Hecathon and is trying to ascend, whatever that means.
Oh.
It's also the only thing you guys know about the relationship between Slark and the dragon. What's the dragon? Imrith. Is that Dryland did seem to be afraid of the Imrith avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Should we maybe at the end of the day, I mean, maybe either if we're stuck or at the end of the day before we rest, maybe send a message to our dear watchmen in the crystal ball to see if they know anything about the.
Oh, yeah, you guys totally wanted me to prepare sending today. I think that came up like 14 times yesterday.
I mean, it is.
So I should probably prep it.
It is a pretty useful utility spell, especially if we're trying to seek information. Maybe might be worth consulting with the eye in the crystal if they've ever heard of Mr. S.
S.
I guess you can also ask. You can always query Shantae.
And we've got a big ass library here.
That is also true.
Mm-hmm.
Books are cool. I have learned from Leighton to respect books because sometimes they can be more useful than, just like shooting an arrow at something really precise.
Can Una read?
Funny fact, she can write, but she cannot read.
Okay, I go to
Either
the,
way, insight check.
I go to the library and look under S. Or Mr. S.
For Mr. S.
Is it under Mr. or is it under S?
Yeah, you find a pretty famous kink shop in San Francisco.
So,
What are you going to do now? If, like, when you walk out of here, what's your plan?
Where do you see yourself in 5 minutes?
Classic job interview question.
This, she just kind of starts staring into space in response to this. Maybe mutters out I don't know, eventually. I think I'm hungry.
You
Maybe I'll go and eat something.
want some nuts and stuff?
Wait, what is it? Nuts and some bamboo
Pickles, nuts, and food.
Yeah.
I could
How
go
could
for
you
some
guys
pickles and nuts
forget?
and food.
About the town famous pickles, nuts, and food.
So
Do you guys know Bofa?
Yes. It's funny. Usually, I'm the one asking others inquiring about, about him to others. Not like this, but yes.
Oh, we met him. He works there.
Yeah. Una, I guess, will step away and talk to whoever's in charge of this place, Matrim, Paquette, someone who sort of runs this Harper's station.
So I think you guys are actually not in this Harper's Manor. This is the one in Waterdeep.
Oh, are we in Django's?
You guys are still in Yartar.
Yeah.
So the only person here is Bertrand,
Who hates us and sucks.
He's a little surly.
I would like to basically ask
You
him-
guys are there's like a teleporting circle 5 feet away if you guys do want to talk to these NPCs on the left.
And I was gonna say we should probably skedaddle out of here, since we did just have to fend off an assassin and pissed off a lot of people in town.
Yeah.
Do you think they have a teleportation circle in the Purple Isles?
They've gotta. I mean, the public transit in this, this continent is very well developed. I'd be surprised.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but also, would we even want to use it?
Ooh,
And also, would need to find the exact runic description of said teleportation circle, and then we would just sort of pop into bad guy land.
Guns blazing.
Do we want to update the
Bananas blazing.
Yeah.
I ride in on my crab with my bananas drawn.
Do we want to update the princess with this information, or do we just want to,
what
keep her on
information?
the
Yeah, I guess. Okay. That's probably not a bad idea.
I mean, we know where Hecaton is, or was presumably transported to, and is likely still being kept, if that's like their home base.
She might know where the Purple Isles are.
Mm-hmm. Considering she's, queen of the sea, where isles tend to live.
Yeah, I think we should probably let her know. Una would like to get. Wait, what's the Lady Italia? Basically, Una wants to get her to safety. It's probably not super great for her to be like, she's in a pretty vulnerable position. So I don't know if I, lean on my Harper's connections to like get her like a entry level job at one of the manors, for room and board or something.
Yeah, sure. Bertrand assigns a social worker to her.
Okay. And I guess I will, sort of grease the wheels a little bit because he seems pretty surly. But what's 10 gold here and there?
So we go to Waterdeep. That gets her to safety, where she can have her new job. We do a lot of research on Slarkrithel and the Purple Isles in the library there. Fucking love books.
Make an investigation check.
Una also sets her up, like Una being a rogue, sets her up with a
Yeah.
like new identity, like witness protection style.
Yeah, nice.
What are we investigating?
So I want to look for. This was more of like a hypothetical at this point than we did these things. I was sort of recommending this to the party, but looking for any information on Slarkrithel, Ascension, Purple Isles, any of these like Usith, proper nouns that we've heard in the last 10 minutes.
Can I assist?
Please do.
I was going to
So
say,
does that sound good? Do we want to go to
Yeah.
Waterdeep?
that sounds great to me.
I'll sing you a song about researching,
Yeah, I
You should
was
probably
gonna-
take a nap.
or I could take a
Your
nap.
loot is covered in blood right now.
And yeah, I was also wondering, like, do we need another sort of rest day for the two of you who didn't sleep to
The war against the humans has begun. I would prefer not to fast travel from breakfast to sleeping again.
Roll an investigation check with advantage. The guy who's doing the investigation, not the guy who's helping.
Solid.
Yeah. So there's a
How the fuck do you have
sizable.
plus 11 to investigation?
Rogues,
And I only
bro.
have plus 9. What is this? It's literally the only like skill check I'm useful for, and you're just casual plus 11.
Una's a detective.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys hit the books. There's a considerable restricted library in the Waterdeep Harper's Manor. Avi, the water genasi, has some information for you, and is generally a pretty useful librarian. And you guys acquire the following information. Slark is a huge Kraken wizard, also known as the Chosen of Umberlee. Umberlee, also known as the Bitch Queen, the Great Queen of the Sea, the Queen of the Depths, or the Wave Mother, is a goddess. Here's a quote from Volothamp Gadarm
Go Volo.
about the Bitch Queen. In my experience, sea travel has always been hazardous. It could be I have offended Umberlee in some way. She is such a temperamental, magnificent goddess of the vast ocean. You find that the Purple Isles are located in what's called the Trackless Sea, which is, in the middle of the fucking ocean, and known for its raging storms. Most sailors make special notice to never go anywhere fucking near said sea or isles. Not a ton is known about either.
Totally safe to get there via airship, though. No trouble at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do have the friendship of like a storm giant. That's kind of their thing too, right?
Yeah, they can travel in the sea. You guys did experience trying to travel with the princess once and took some bludgeoning damage for it, and that was just from one room in her home to another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that the extent of our investigation information?
Yeah.
Yeah, airship probably seems like the way to go, unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good though.
Where did
Totally
we
gonna
leave
bypass all
the
the problems.
her frostiness's Harshnag?
Yeah, do airships work well for like traveling over the ocean? Do they need to like stop periodically, or
Not if you got a
They
little fire
certainly
element.
can travel over the ocean. I think, yeah, you guys maybe meet up with Nim at some point, who doesn't seem like super enthusiastic about the destination you guys have set up for. Strong winds, definitely. I mean, this airship has like sails, and so yeah, there could be like a tailspin into a crash landing in the ocean, which is generally bad.
If we
That'd be
So
fun.
he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm down. 'Cause you guys have like powerful magic, right? You can just like teleport us out if we all die, right?
Oh yeah, and tons of dynamite too.
Okay, that doesn't.
speaking of powerful magic, if we could locate it, there is a spell called Control Wind that lasts for an hour that may help save us from storms. But I would need to locate someone who has knowledge of the spell or it in a scroll or something, and then copy it into my book for the low price of 250 gold. If we are worried about windy tailspin bullshittery.
I'd support that.
I'll roll that into your investigation check that Avi can find a spell scroll for that with you.
Don't worry, we got cash.
I'm curious to read a little more on Umberly as well. Does she who's she like roll with? Is she sort of like the storm giants pay homage to her ever, or are they just like kind of some of the same interests but don't really interact? Or
Yeah, the giants do not really fuck with Umberly.
yeah.
She, in fact, in legend, placed a curse on giants, furbolgs, and other such creatures for their refusal to acknowledge the Bitch Queen's control over winter storms.
Yeah.
Okay,
Totally get that.
that might explain some of the animosity towards
Yeah.
storm giants.
Yeah, and she seems like the kind of god who does not like hold herself above mortal politics and shit like that. Like maybe she gets involved, she cares about what's going on. Or
Yeah.
okay.
You also learn in your research that many seafaring folks, pirates and such, believe that they have a superstition to never say the word drown, as it attracts Umberly's attention.
Anyone else need money?
Also, the reason that many pirates refuse to learn to swim is they feel that it is futile to fight against Umberly.
Just inviting disaster.
Yeah.
Nice.
In the interest of equity, I give everyone 200 gold.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like this generous term.
In the interest of equity, I give everyone 50 gold worth of casino chips.
I give them right back.
No, I'm kidding.
Django, you find a book called Shanties for the Bitch Queen.
Oh, sweet.
And you learn the songs And We All Row, along with Wave Mother, and Souls Away and Anchors Still.
I love it.
Actually, yeah, I will also distribute. How much gold did I think I got 750 from robbing that thing. So I guess everyone gets 250 gold.
Wait, did you just give me the money I just gave you back?
Yes.
Also, we kind of went up to
plus
there.
50 gold. Plus 50 gold.
Okay. I give you 300 gold. No, I don't. I don't.
Okay, it will take me a solid 10 hours to inscribe this spell into my spell book. But I could do part of that like on the airship as we're headed west. Like it's probably more than a 10-hour journey to get there.
Yeah. Now, is this
Oh,
like
yeah, for sure.
learning to swim? Is like trying to control the air just like a pointless thing that's going to try and get us in trouble against the god of storms?
Magic has never once failed me or let me down.
That is
So
true. That is true. That is an objectively verifiable statement. You're absolutely
yeah.
I think it's very possible that Addis does believe that, but unlikely that Daniel believes that.
I think like you could just do row your boat. We could do like rounds or something. Important to get the rounds.
We're on the one boat that literally has no oars, nor is traveling down a stream. Fly, fly, fly your boat gently through the air. Hope we don't piss off the bitch queen. She'll kill us here and there.
All right. I'm going to sort of turn that into a like prayer / query of my deity. Yeah, to sort of take that rhyme and phrase it as a question, like, woe or weal for approaching, arming ourselves with control of the air and approaching the isle by airship.
Wheel and woe.
Okay, cool.
So shoot ascending to the princess, maybe?
Yeah. We heard your dad is on the Purple Isles and we're headed there now. Want to meet us there?
Maybe kidnapped by Mr. S, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Bring your army.
Yeah. Who is in the employ of Umberlee?
Hey, so do we think Umberlee is an actual entity or just a deity like your Shantae,
Seems like she's more hands-on than Shantae, which is probably why she doesn't have as many followers. Like, it's good to maintain
leave some mystique.
Yeah,
exactly.
But like CTO shouldn't be writing like production code. Shouldn't be dealing with PRs.
Shantae, I think Shantae, if you hit her up, would say that they're peers.
Okay.
But non-cordial.
There is still one question remaining, which is why Dryland was intimidated by Imrith and what Imrith's involvement in this is.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, connection between Umberlee and Imrith.
So I think for that, yeah, we should probably message our big green friend.
About
if they just basically giving them a quick rundown and asking if they have any idea why Imrith is in, Imrith is, working with or is involved with Skolodavrbil. I can draft the tweet if you want.
Working on it. I've got Notepad up. I'm just trying to draft 2 different sendings right now.
There should be a word count, a word count tool along with the encounter generators and stuff.
Yeah. Has to fit in a tweet. I think might be a good tool for something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, tweet 1 is ready. Tweet 2's ready.
Nice.
Fuck them spell slots.
Yeah.
Wait, can't we just talk into the orb for one of them?
But the orb doesn't talk back.
Oh yeah, okay. I can say any stupid shit I want. I'm exhausted.
I think historically, Old Gnawbones has cast sending at you guys in response to orb talking.
She has, but who are we to force her to use her precious 3rd level spell slots?
It's pretty rude, yeah.
Yeah, like that's asking a lot. You know, this is at least a gesture of our goodwill.
Reverence.
Okay. Tweet number 1 at Gnawbones.
You up?
Apologies for not placing sensor in throne room. No opportunity. Encountered Imrith in Maelstrom. Have any knowledge on why? What connection to giants and Slarkwerthel?
You want to copy paste that into chat?
Why use more word when less word do trick?
Yes.
Hey. Bye. You onto that thingy? Cool. Who's going with you?
Hi, Emily.
Nice.
Bye, Emily.
Slark, Imrith alliance, embarrassment for dragons, but the purpose is obvious. Destroy the giants from both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Say thank you to my backpack. Sending number 2. Spell slot gone. Spell slot gone. This one to the princess. Hecaton is on Purple Isles. Kidnapped by Slarkrethel, chosen of Umberlee. Can you bring armies? Also, any leads on the dragon influence in your court?
What's her name again? Princess,
Sarissa. No, wait. Yeah, wait. Yeah.
Say old Gnawbones is really old, so they're definitely using just like a at, Gnaw.bones. Yeah. Real formal and classy.
Yeah, you're right. She, was one of the first people to get a handle. That's how old she is, so you didn't have to have a number at the end.
Mm-hmm. And
Gnawbones.1 at.
Also, it's been millennia since Leet Speak were in fashion.
She says the War Council just announced armies already allotted.
Wait, allotted to killing humans or to?
Let the message finish.
She says I could send Uthor, but I fear I need him for my protection.
She's probably right.
She can come too. She a bad bitch.
I mean, I think we're like reasonably capable, but also who knows what we're walking into, and a giant backup seems pretty like lowers the chances of all of us dying and the world descending in chaos.
I mean, I just think she should have a vested interest in getting her father back. This is more her quest than ours. Like, we're helping out a little. Yeah, what's more important, killing small folk or rescuing your dad, the king?
Yeah, and table talk here, totally reasonable. She can totally come. I don't know how much you guys want me to DM NPC the next 5 sessions. So that's mostly the consideration. But yeah, she's DTF like canonically.
We say she comes, and you just take a third off of all the enemy combatants in all the fights, and we just say they're off fighting those guys.
Yeah, that seems cool.
Speaking of enemy combatants and you not wanting us to be level 11, how much XP did we get yesterday for killing a couple of guards on the boat and a couple of Kraken wizards and
I think and for killing Dryland twice.
Yeah.
Dryland was like CR1, so nothing for that.
But he's Scrotherfell.
He is but a vessel. I think he was CR0 actually. He's like a fucking commoner.
Oops.
No, he had more than he had like 10 hit points, not 4. Yeah. So he's a noble. I'll
split that 20 XP 4 ways.
I think the real question is how much experience is Una gonna get from her side quest?
Oh, that's right. I needed to that with the assassin.
You
cash that in.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is gonna be the first.
Did that in the morning before we teleported back.
This is going to be the first time our XP has gotten out of sync.
No, that will not happen. But Una will receive 500 gold and plus 231 faction rep points.
Oh, nice. Dope. You can cash those in for XP.
No,
no, I think
faction
it's
rep is only for cosmetic items. You know,
well,
Oh,
one of those
next
fucking
time-
premium currencies.
Yeah,
next
you can get a cape that has like a picture of a bad bitch on it,
Yeah, or
but
like
it's still your cape. The item does not change in any way.
uh-huh.
next time we stay with the Harpers, like I might get bumped up to like a executive suite, or get like use the complimentary breakfast area that you guys do not get access to.
Yeah, 3 more stamps and you get 20% off your next.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, the big like
Dude.
10,000 ticket prize is like have somebody killed, but like nobody
Yeah.
ever gets the tickets for
Right,
that.
that's way too many faction points.
Mhm.
Also, how many frequent teleporter miles have we accumulated so far?
So many.
Redeem those for a couple of free drinks next time we're in the lounge waiting for our teleport to get to the gate.
And then just immediately throw them up after teleporting.
You guys earn 4,680 experience points.
Each?
Yeah.
Ooh.
76680.
Jamie, in retrospect, I am disappointed that you did not work it out so that at some point we had 420-69 experience
Damn, true.
and also or 69-420.
Oh yeah, we just
Right,
passed
right.
69 420. Damn.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Hey, Una goes back to level 9
Yeah.
and now has 69 420 XP.
Mhm.
Dope. Man, is there anything we want to be buying? I guess.
Did
were we
did
gonna
the
buy
princess
Sorry.
did the princess have a second half to the message? She said like, armies already allocated, blah blah blah. That was about like 10 to 15 words. Did she say anything about any leads on the dragon influence in your court?
The only thing she said about that is like, I am concerned for my personal safety, and yeah, maybe a quick vacay to fight a kraken would actually be less dangerous than chilling here.
Um,
So I'll see you guys there.
Sounds good. Let us know when you're off the
how are you getting there? Can you get us there the same way?
Oh, I was just gonna swim. You guys are welcome to swim too, but last time we swam together, you guys were kind of weenies about it, so I don't know.
well, we're gonna fly, so it's not that big of a deal. We're just gonna fly there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that too, but
I actually was imagining her like
I
grabbing
prefer swimming.
the fin of a whale and just like or dolphins.
Oh
like-
shit! Wait, actually, that is what she does. She has a fucking orca whale mount.
yeah, that's right.
There was a whole floor of the dungeon you guys didn't go to that was just like the stables of their elaborate orca mounts.
The stables of the sea. I love it.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
So okay, now that we know the undersea kingdom is like cleared out, except for a little smash and grab.
we go back there and fight a dragon? Yeah, okay. Uh,
No, not fight a dragon. Just
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
Mithri's not marching with the armies. Like,
Yeah, her and the sisters are hardcore chillin'.
All right. So the day started in Yartar. We did the questioning. You went and turned in your side quest. We took the thing to Waterdeep, teleported to Waterdeep. We did some research. We found out this stuff. We did some sending. So it's probably like lunchtime.
Yeah.
Okay. We so we opened up our app to call our Uber, and the Harshnag was already in Waterdeep, and so it
wait.
flew over to meet us.
before we go, we should probably, if there are any errands people want to run, I don't know if like Leighton wanted to get, that control wind spell. We got like, my guess is our money.
I believe Avi had a spell scroll running or laying around.
Okay. All I'm saying is like we got some money and it's probably not going to be useful when we get on that island, so we should figure out if there's anything we need ahead of time.
Yep. That's fine. I was just trying to.
Leighton learns in his
Do a
research
summary.
that there's actually a really nice gift shop on the Purple Isles.
Oh.
Shit. Yo, they got one of those fantasy Costco's over there.
Oh, sweet.
+1 shields as far as the eye can see. whole section of them.
You have to buy it in bulk, though. You have to do a 4-pack.
3 or 4, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, adventurers pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything that people need?
I'll get another 100 gold worth of inks and chalks for teleportation circle.
Sold.
Did we want to? Were we gonna try and buy some potions of lightning resistance? Was that a thing?
If we were going to fight the dragon, I don't know what I.
Oh yeah.
In my research on Slarkrethel and learning he's a Kraken wizard, I would
Psychic
also
damage and tentacle damage.
yeah, I'd like to do some research on vulnerabilities, weaknesses of Krakens in general, shit like that.
Let's see here.
Any stories of people killing Krakens successfully?
No,
like...
there are not.
I want to see the orca fight the Kraken.
Yeah, I will give you also that he does probably have some storm controlling abilities, so like lightning resistance might not be the worst idea, but also like, yeah, I don't know. He's got a lot of fucking powers.
He is a wizard after all. They're pretty strong.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
But mostly mind shit.
Mind shit, you say.
Counter charm, you say? Useless bard feature that's going to be pivotal in our fight against this guy, you say?
I say it.
No, you sing it.
Okay, here we go. Do the old look through the items and see if anything sparks joy.
You know what? I'll just tell you this also, Leighton. He knows power word kill.
Oh. Damn it. You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
What's that do?
Just 100 hit points.
Actually, yeah, it's kind of like false advertising a little bit. Like it,
Well, I've never run into this spell before, so that's good. It definitely didn't kill my last character, Jamie.
I don't make up these NPCs, man. I just play them.
Yeah. You're saying it's what your character would do?
It is, yeah.
It's ridiculous because there's not even a save against it.
Nah.
Okay, so I need resistance to kill shots.
Yeah, try not dying. Generally.
Does this guy have a staff surrounded by a pit of lava?
That all seems pretty unlikely.
It's lightning lava.
It's lightning lava, and he doesn't really have like arms. That's an interesting question now. Does he have a spell casting object?
Yeah, what's his focus?
He has a little wizard hat.
He's focused. He is majoring in literature.
Power word kill is just verbal components. He doesn't need a focus.
Oh, I guess that's why it's power word.
Word up.
Power wheel kill.
Yeah,
but-
so lightning resistance potions. Are we able to find an alchemist within Waterdeep?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Sure.
What are we paying here?
What's the going rate?
I can tell you that it is 300 in the items list. Can I print this?
Items list.
Check my stream.
That seems very low to me
It
for a
does.
magical item.
It's just
It's just a
uncommon.
potion. Yeah.
It's consumable, you know. 300 a pop, we're gonna need a bunch of them. But, you know, I was just trying to be helpful. I wasn't trying to sway your price.
Yeah.
Does
Can we
anyone?
make a counterspell mode or something? Is that
Did you just ask a wizard if anyone has counterspell?
I was asking if you could make a counterspell moat, or like if that would be a good idea. If
I
that's-
can certainly do that. I can even put a counterspell into the spell storing gem and like give that to Django or something like that.
Yeah. Does Jang do Bart's? Can Bart's counterspell? Is that in your repertoire? No.
Counter charm.
Yep.
Oh, it's only sorcerer, warlock, wizard. Okay. Well, I could maybe store it myself. I don't know.
Yeah, they are 300 gold pop. How useful?
Let's buy 4.
I have the potential to not need mine as long as I can concentrate. Oh, what's that?
I'll
I will also look around and see if I can find a scroll of absorb elements.
Do
Or
other-
hold on.
Do other people need their potions paid for?
I'm just taking care of mine.
Okay,
Alice?
I'll buy one too. I bet. Due to the generosity of my party, I have a fair amount of money now.
What level spell is absorb elements?
Isn't it like 2?
1. It's level
One?
1.
Okay, so that's a common item, I believe. So that would be 120 gold.
Okay, I pay $1.70 for that and another 50 gold for the magic inks and stuff necessary to transcribe it.
Cool.
Do we want a potion of psychic resistance?
That'll only help us against psychic damage, right? Like, are we worried about psychic damage or more like?
I thought we said that the Kraken did mind shit.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure if that's like counter charm territory or like psychic damage territory, but
Probably both.
Yeah.
¿Por qué no los dos? I'm really bad about using potions though, so I don't know if I want to invest a lot of money in having an arsenal of potions.
I mean, I guess I would buy a healing potion if that's a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
How much? How much for a potion of?
So I think, however, Andy just got that price list. I'm willing to continue using those prices.
So press the little book tab at the top right, compendium packs, and then click items SRD, fifth one down. That's what I've been using to browse the Fantasy
Nice.
Costco. And then you can
Ooh,
import from there as well, which is
that is useful. Does it automatically?
you click the import button and then it appears in the fourth tab, the briefcase, and then you take that and you can drag it into your inventory if you buy it.
And Addis, you could probably buy a +1 shield in a Waterdeep
Okay, that is
for 1,500 gold.
Oh, anyone got 400 gold?
Yes, I do.
Sweet.
I have 150 left that I don't plan on using for anything. If anyone wants it.
You think I could find a leather armor +1?
Sure.
Do you mind deducting 389 gold, Una?
Happy to.
All right.
Yeah, I think with your guys' level of Harper prestige, the means to acquire most items in the largest metropolis on the Sword Coast is it's pretty easy.
Okay, is the price listed here 1,510 for leather armor +1?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm short 78 gold.
I got you.
Thank you. All right, man, my pockets are empty.
Yep. Good thing. Good thing. Good.
Oh,
thing
I do have my old leather armor to trade in. That's worth 10.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
10 new.
Yeah, maybe 5 used.
Yeah.
It's also in like a really weird, proportions.
That's true. Okay, maybe it's worthless.
Very short and stout leather
This is
armor.
a diverse city, I'm sure we can find someone to get in that at some
Jenko,
point.
how much gold was that? 70.
You giving me 5 for the trade-in?
I'll give you 5 for the trade-in.
All right, 73. Thank you, Una.
No problem. Yeah,
My
no
AC
one's,
on my sheet did not change.
No one's complaining about my my looting isn't so indulgent now, is it?
Were you wearing studded leather? Is that what you meant?
No, I was just wearing regular old leather.
And I don't suppose there's a +1 arcane grimoire laying around anywhere.
That might be a little harder to find.
Okay, I have to figure out what the fuck's going on here. So,
You guys even afford that? How much is that?
I have no idea. I just looked it up on 5e Tools.
I think it's surprisingly cheap because it is uncommon, but I could be wrong.
I don't know how you guys were looking up items.
Okay, if the list price of this Flame Tongue Greatsword is 5K, how much do you think Django could sell it for?
Oh, hi,
Half
kitty
price.
buddy.
Half price? Okay. Well, we got 2,500 more gold now.
Hey, kitty buddy. Hold on.
Sorry, what did you say? Just say, Una?
You just helped me pawn this greatsword for 2.5k, because I don't think anyone here is using a flame tongue greatsword.
Okay. All right.
So
How are you guys looking up prices?
So I was doing. Press the book tab in the top right of your screen, compendium packs, and then the 5th folder down, items, SRD. And then each of these items all has a price listed.
wait, Django, how much dynamite do you have?
Plenty. I haven't used any since we bought 1,000,000. I
know,
have
but-
55 sticks of dynamite still.
Okay, I only have 20, so I'm running critically low. I guess we'll be able to make it work.
I got 20 as well that I'm not really planning on using. But
Okay. I was like half considering, just to sort of clean up our mess, just basically strapping as much dynamite to Unowl as she could carry, and then just flying her over to the gambling ship, and
No, I actually strapped mine all. I made a vest out of mine before we went onto the ship in case it seemed prudent,
Okay. I am sorry to do this, but I need to talk out the AC thing. So I was wearing leather armor that gives you AC of 12. Right? And AC is items plus your dex modifier, right? That's what I just looked up.
Yes.
So I actually should have had 14, and I only have.
Here's what I was saying: is regular leather armor is 11 plus dex mod.
Okay,
Studded
so that's
leather,
right.
Also a light armor, is 12 plus dex mod.
Okay.
Are you sure you didn't take off studded leather and put on leather +1, which is...
So my AC on my sheet in the whole campaign has been 13. So if leather armor is 11 and my dex mod has been 2 the whole time, then 13 has been correct. My intention was to increase my AC, so I thought leather armor +1 was the way to go. And on the item it says 12 AC. So leather armor +1 is like equivalent to studded leather, is what I'm hearing. They're both 12.
It's just that one of them costs 10 to 20 times more because it's magical.
Wait, so should I have just bought studded leather?
Yeah, or studded leather.
You should have bought studded leather +1 if you were looking for magical armor.
Well, let me check.
Leather armor +1 is functionally useless.
Okay, then that's what I do. It's only weirdly, it's only 35 more gold.
This is what happens when you just go to art school and never go to combat school.
Yeah, I don't understand any of this.
Yeah.
So
nicer looking,
once you import the item,
which I did,
I don't see studded leather +1. Okay.
The studded leather +1 is 13, so my AC should be 15.
Okay, so now click the edit icon on the right.
Should I just put 15 on here?
No, just click the edit icon. Go to the tab that has all the boxes and shit for it. There should be one called Equipped. Check that box.
Hold up. Okay, trying again. Put the equip thing on.
Oh, you're streaming.
Okay, what am I doing wrong, Schoolie? Equipped armor. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because when you just imported it, it wasn't it was just in your inventory. It wasn't reading as this is equipped.
It seems weird that the AC on your character sheet defaults to flat.
You can change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, why would you have it default? Wouldn't the default be equipped stuff? Like, that seems like the most common scenario. But okay, cool. AC 15,
Okay,
less likely to die. Yay.
I saw an arcane grimoire pop up on my screen.
Arcane Grimoire.
How much?
Because I'll send this shield like right back to the store and get a name of the devout.
Get a what?
The arcane grimoire for clerics. Like, makes you a level higher effectively, or that I think
Wow.
does 6 useful things. I think every class has some equivalent.
Except
Yeah, I mean, Django already has the +2 version
Oh yeah.
for bards.
My sweet ass concertina.
Oh, nice.
So how much might arcane grimoire be?
13 hundo.
So I take 1,300 of that 2,500 from the Flame Tongue, whoever's accounting for that.
sounds good.
And did you subtract the extra 35 that I needed to go to studded leather +1? Because that also came out of the Great Sword Fund.
I did now.
Thank you.
Thank you. 7. So sorry, what was that? 1,200? 13? 12?
1,300 for my thing.
And then 35 extra.
Cool.
How much you got left?
Over 2,000.
Should I buy an amulet of the devout?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's
Okay.
do it.
Is there one in Waterdeep? Here. Now I know for sure. Amulet of the devout. Hit me.
You've been pretty devout so far.
I have in most ways.
Mhm.
That incident on the boat, we don't talk about that. Maybe that was just part of the great cycle, returning them
Yes.
to the soil, but
There were fish around the boat that were desperately in need of sustenance.
yes.
You were just doing the classic Jackie Chan, like, I don't want to hurt you, and like meanwhile hurting the people who are attacking him.
Yeah, sort of on instinct.
It's self-defense. Shantae understands. You've never struck first.
Sure, give me 1,400 for it.
Awesome. Done. Traded a useless greatsword for,
Yeah.
significantly increased spellcaster potency. I'm feeling it. Although, like, Una's definitely slightly like, oh, wow, I have a fancy.
Everyone got something but you.
Looking at her sword, this sort of like dull, sword is like covered in blood and stuff, and you guys have these like fancy, shiny new, look at my, Django's like, look at my book, and you're, polishing this amulet.
Well, you're doing your job pretty well with what you have. Does whatever 90 damage.
Yeah,
90 damage one shots.
Make myself, I just let an arrow go seemingly into the sky, and then it cuts over like 5 miles into a forest 5 miles away, and the arrow comes down and pierces a bird right through the head.
You also have better armor than the one Django just bought, so
that is true.
Okay, let's see if this amulet of devout just works if I flip it.
The grimoire that Jimmy put in the items list for me just worked.
Did?
Yep.
Do I have a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls? Let's see.
I do.
Yeah. I think I need to manually up my spell DC. You didn't need to do that?
Nope. I looked in the effects on the thing, and it just had like spell attack, range spell attack, melee spell attack, and spell save DC effects in there. spell save DC bonus, and it just worked.
Ooh, y'all need to be using your runes.
Yeah,
more
mine's
often.
supposed to. Trying. Oh, managing active effects on with an owned item is not currently supported. Blah blah blah. Yeah, no, that's weird. Did you do it from plutonium or from the other thing?
He had put one in just like the items tab for me because I couldn't
It was
find
from
it.
Plutonium.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Huh. I wonder why. Do you mind importing a Amulet of the Devout into the items tab?
Yeah, it looks correct to me. Wait, did you delete it?
I just deleted mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
okay.
Definitely wasn't. I mean, I can just manually add the effects.
Also, just making sure everyone's still obeying the only 3 attuned items rule.
Great question. I think I'm exactly. Is there an easy way to tell?
There should be like a little star sort of
yeah,
icon
right,
to the
right.
left of weight.
Wait.
Yeah.
Although
actually,
it's not actually correct because your shard requires attunement and it doesn't have one.
Okay. Do +1s require attunement?
it seems like your armor.
My shield doesn't seem to think it does.
I don't think
Wow.
armor and regular weapons
Okay.
require attunement.
Yeah, your boots do not either. So it looks like it's just your shield and the
My
amulet.
shield isn't saying it.
Sorry, not your shield, your shard. Your shard.
My
and the
shard.
amulet.
Okay, yeah.
Which you should use more often.
Yeah, I should. It takes an action, but
That is true.
what
Wait,
do I-
Django, do you have the other shard?
I'll just turn this to.
Do you see Django at the table?
No. Screen.
I don't seem to be able to toggle the attunement. Sorry for the tech support channel.
Yeah.
Oh, is
That's
that
what we've all been doing for the last half hour.
Okay, yeah. I just need to switch it to attuned. Can't click the icon. It's like. Oh no, it is attuned. Okay. Okay, so try re-importing that thing, Bob.
Leighton spends the next 2 hours just cutting all of his the pages out of his old spell book and just like using a glue stick to glue them into the new arcane grimoire.
No, that's our sovereign glue.
Bam, there we go. Okay, that was the problem. Thank you. Now the features the effects seem to be working.
Shit, yeah. Look at this guy with his 18 spell save DC.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yeah.
It's the only way we're gonna get Kraken wizards and dragons to ever fail a saving throw.
Yeah. Does not help me heal in any way, I don't think, but oh no, I can channel divinity extras. So it helps.
What was it called? I don't see it in 5e tools.
What thing?
Oh, Amulet of the Devout.
Mm-hmm. The budget one, the plus
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, so you get an extra channel divinity a day.
Yeah.
Seems decent.
Yeah. It's not channel divinity. I don't know, maybe other like cleric subclasses it's more key for, but
Yours is a lot of healing if people are low.
yeah, like I feel like healing someone to half health, like the enemies do enough damage that buying them, like 0 to 1 more hits before they die.
I mean, if it's like everyone's unconscious except you, that seems pretty great.
That is pretty good. Yeah. Okay,
Right.
so we gotta try and TPK everyone except me. TPK.
Yeah.
And then
No.
it'll be really cool. It'll be super cool.
unconscious.
We brought you back. That was fun, right? You
I
got
do not-
killed. We brought you back.
We
Do not-
already did that episode.
Uh-huh. Well, but that time was just you, right? Like, I really
Yeah, that was mostly
unlocked
just
my
me.
full potential.
Yes, Leighton. When Leighton tried the one where Leighton is the tank.
Yeah. Yeah, so I death ward myself, and we all die, but I don't quite die, and then we all go back to 50%, and then we just die the next round, probably, but. See, any like decor we especially don't like. I'm gonna try out my guiding bolt with my new weird
Wait,
looking math.
It doesn't
but-
actually do anything for your guiding bolt, does it?
Yeah, I think my attack, both my spell save DC and my attack, whatever.
Yeah, spell attack rolls and saving throw DC.
Oh yeah, sure enough, that's pretty cool.
You know, it would be cool if, like, by the attack roll here, it showed you the formula.
I think you can.
If you
It
click
does.
attack,
If you click it, yeah.
Well, it shows you the
1d20 plus 0 plus 4 plus 4 or plus
Right.
5 plus 4 plus 1.
Yeah.
If it showed you like the variables, like for
Oh, yeah.
where each of
you
those
just
are.
gotta know what they are. Like 5's your wisdom, 4 is your proficiency bonus, and that 1 is from the item.
Yeah. Well, what's the 0 and what's the thing that goes between the two pluses that isn't there?
Janky.
There's other things, like if you look at the spell, you know, and edit it,
Yeah.
it can have extra damage from sources like
Let's see.
I guess that's attack roll
Yeah.
bonus is
yeah, attack roll bonus. You know.
Sweet.
So, you guys are confident that we have enough dynamite?
Do you want? You can have plenty of mine. Do you want some dynamite?
Leighton is confident he has enough dynamite,
Or if you don't
which
want
is
it,
0.
I can suicide bomb the Harper's Guild if that's, you know, furthers our goals for some reason.
That was very not Shantae of you.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's in her name, right? I guess maybe I don't know how I should feel about that.
Like as someone who just spent the last 8 years of their life exclusively hunting people who liked to blow themselves up in someone's name.
Awesome.
They're not good people generally.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be that guy.
That's good. That's I feel like I've grown a little, learned a little about my path.
All right, yeah, I'm going over my items, seeing if there's anything I haven't been using or could use more of, or I have some. I realized the magic paint that I have maybe I could have leveraged that at some point during the boat shenanigans, probably. Yeah, also not making good use of my caltrops and ball bearings, or yeah, basically the caltrops and ball bearings.
And attunement isn't like soul bound, right? Like you could give something to somebody else and they just need to, then they need to attune with it.
Yep.
You don't have to kill them.
Everyone's stepping away from it. I'm going to go use the restroom.
This seems like break time right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna use the restroom once everyone else is back from the restroom.
Nice.
Keep it going.
Anything we need opened? I got this thing just like sitting around, all its charges still on it. I don't know.
Oh, I guess I'll just never prepare knock ever again.
Yes, I don't think you need to prepare knock, and I think we can kick the rogue out of the party finally.
I don't know. It's not a chime of stealing shit, so there's still some use for that. The rogue, I mean.
So as the healer slash safety nerd here, I'm wondering like should our airship go down over the sea? Do we have like some backup plan there?
Life vests under the seats, of course.
Yeah, can wizards cast life vest? Or do we like a teleport some way to not all drown? Because we could try and get a hold of the killer whale.
BRB.
Okay, I heard we were doing an attunement check. Heard we were doing an attunement check. I've got Belt of Hill Giant Strength, Opal of the Ild Rune, Reveler's Concertina.
Yes. Amulet of the Devout, Shard of the Ice Rune, +1 plate armor.
Let me just confirm some things aren't attunement. Apparatus of Crab. Doesn't have an attunement, so I assume not magical.
Yeah, it's all like science and engineering.
What about Wand of Magic Missiles?
Check.
Yeah, it should just say in the item text whether it is or not.
Yeah, D&D Beyond does not indicate that it requires a team.
Cool. Dog Mask.
Nah.
Alright, cool. Good then.
No one doesn't say that +1 armor requires a team either. So maybe I got one more attunement. No, they don't. This ones do not require attunement. Sweet.
About crossbow bolt shaped like a banana.
Hey. Oh, it's Schooly getting a response on the sending spell from Green
Mhm.
Guy. Chime of opening. Freaking automation trying to put me out of business.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were talking about that. So we have some news for you. We no longer require the services of a rogue. We realized I had this thing.
Now I gotta, in order to stay competitive, I have to get 2 more arms to be like that other rogue we fought.
Yeah.
When I was away, you asked something of me. Una?
Wait, sorry, what was that?
When I was away, I heard you mention me. I don't know what. Did you need something?
Oh, I was asking about the your fire rune thing.
Yeah.
I remembered Addis had one, and then I remembered you had one, and I feel like they don't get used very often. But
I
looking
have
at them,
used it
they're
0
not
times.
super useful, but
The
I'm almost
Icy Mantle is pretty good, but like I never have an action where that's the best thing to do.
yeah.
And then Sleep Storm, I don't think is a very good spell, but
No, Slate Storm is not a very good spell. The fire resistance is good. Honestly, Django, if like the cold resistance seems like it could be useful. If you were okay with it, I would be down to add the 1d6 fire damage to my bow, but I understand if the cold resistance is more you would prefer to keep that. I'd be totally fine with that.
So I am naturally resistant to cold.
Wait,
So
what?
It is a damage resistance I have on my sheet.
Are you sure that's not from the opal?
No, I'm not.
you have to destroy the opal to get that, right?
Yes.
Well, you have to destroy the opal to give a piece of armor
Yeah.
cold resistance. There's also Fire's Friend. You have resistance to cold damage, which
I assume that's where your cold resistance comes from.
Oh, I see. My bad.
wait, if I unclick equipped, I still have that. I do. Is that
You might have
wrong?
added it manually, because I think these are like, I don't think these are imported items.
No, this one is not for sure.
They probably
What?
don't have the feature.
Oh, maybe is it because they're a stout?
Oh, yeah, no, I added this resistance to my passive effects. That's right. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, if you want to add fire damage to your bow, you may do that.
I might be totally wrong about this, but resistance to cold, assuming like it ever comes up, seems a lot better than 1d6. Actually, I never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, average 3.5 damage a hit.
Yeah.
That's why I could go either way.
Resistance sort of scales though, right? And 3.5 damage does not scale. 3.5 stays 3.5.
Unless you crit.
Unless you crit.
In which case it stays 6.
Or 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep the cold resistance then.
Yeah, sure. Why don't we do that? I mean, maybe also like if we have a sense that we might be. I mean, cold resistance does seem useful if we're going somewhere that's like watery, stormy. But if we get the sense that we might end up facing off against Imrith, then maybe like cracking open that, Imrith is lightningy, maybe cracking open that gem to enhance my bow might not be might be useful.
I
8.
either misunderstood or forgot how these things work. So I just have free fire resistance, and I can do each of these things once. Huh. This
Yes.
isn't like okay. This is pretty good.
It takes 8 hours to add it to an item. Just
Oh. Well then.
But there are passive effects. Yeah, it seems better not to. At least for mine, it's way better not to turn it together.
It does. I think the cold one's a little less, or I think the fire one's a little less useful.
Fire one in the
Oh man, I also forgot you're super jacked, Django.
yeah, that's why I wanted that greatsword.
I
Yeah.
know.
I think those belts are dumb, I gotta say. But like because it
You're
like cancels out any investment you made in that attribute, right? Is a weird design decision that they have that it feels like,
I kind of agree.
pre-scientific.
If you get it early enough, you could take your character in like a new direction.
That
you
is-
know?
yeah. But that's
But
like
they're
sort of-
definitely not belt. Like you think, a strength belt. Oh, I want that for my strength character. No, it's the least useful on that
Yeah.
character,
Also,
which is obnoxious.
strength is seems generally like the most useless stat.
Yeah. I had one thing I could do all of last campaign, and that was hit things.
Yeah.
I mean, barbarians and fighters like it, right? I don't know. I guess
Yeah, but they're
there
gonna.
are a number of strength checks. I don't know if they're like strength saves for Stefan for
They're-
grappling.
yeah.
I guess.
It seems like strength should affect your HP, but it doesn't.
That's what
Yeah,
Constitution's for.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, whereas like wisdom and dexterity get used for everything in the game.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would be that game breaking to just get rid of Constitution and have it be Strength.
Mhm.
It
Well, we're
would make
complaining.
it. Oh. Yeah.
I think
that's
it's weird that so many spellcasters use charisma and very few use intelligence.
I know. It is
Others-
strange.
Maybe that's just something I need to accept. It's just-
I think if you separate, if you got rid of Constitution and replaced it with Strength, I think it would make it way easier for casters to just take like a single level in fighter and then be able to wear heavy armor and stuff, and also max out their HP.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Oh,
also
true. Yeah, that'd be broken.
kind of makes like barbarian versus fighter like a little less of a divergence, it feels like, right? Because barbarians reliant on super heavy calm and versus like AC or whatever, right?
mhm. Yes. Yes, indeed.
All right, so
Done shopping.
what a fantastic day of shopping, everyone.
Mhm.
Yep.
We get on
All filled
Harshnag.
up on magical items and pickles and nuts and food. And
In that order.
yeah, if we want to start heading, I presume, west towards the water.
There's no easy
Yep.
way for you to flip this airship so that it's traveling left instead of right, is there?
There sure is.
Oh hell yeah! Woo!
Oh shit.
We have to drive it in reverse the whole way there.
Unfortunately, the clouds don't go the other way.
Hey, they're just moving faster than us. It's fine.
Yeah, we've got strong winds to our tail. We're making great speed.
Wait, actually. Can I change that?
Just pretend that we're going fast, but the clouds are going even faster. We have a tailwind. It means we'll get there sooner.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's literally the
Ah.
entire conversation that just
All right.
occurred.
I was
I said the
looking
first thing, and then Andy said the second thing, and you're like, "Wait, I just got an idea."
Yeah. Space.
To be fair, it was a pretty good idea.
How about them apples? Fuck all your ideas. The clouds are going the right way now.
Woo! But we're making.
Hey, we got a
worse
headwind
time.
now.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I think we have a headwind.
This is the best map, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a dank one.
Yeah, the layers.
For some reason I can't change the background anymore. I want to put like ocean under you guys, but it is not working. That's what I've been trying to do for the last like 20 minutes.
Looks pretty blue to me. I'm buying that it's ocean.
Yeah, but like I want it to be like waves, you know? That'd be cool.
That would be even danker.
Okay. So this is approximately a 6-day journey.
Oh wow.
Oh, we bought so much pickles, nuts, and food to take with us.
Yeah, you guys love these nuts, and
I'll get a long rest,
Hey.
is what you're saying?
pay a lot of money for them. You do get a long rest.
Okay.
Does that mean my
Before
exhaustion's
this-
gone too?
It is.
Sweet. I'm back, baby.
For the long rest, I attempt to cast Summon Draconic Spirit using my very expensive staff that I carved the image of a dragon into.
Why is this attempt? It just happens, right?
Well, I wasn't sure if the staff was going to work. How do I ever survive? This thing needs to be much more bigger. Nope, that's just scale 2. How do I make it? Isn't it large or is it medium?
That looks medium.
I mean, the stat block says large.
Sorry. Trying to look at the actual spell to see if it. It is a large dragon. So hold on, let me large it. Nope. Now it's kind of larger.
Damn, this is dope.
Okay. And I want to get on my dragon and try and fly around next to the airship.
Shit. It obeys your verbal commands.
Corporeal
so I don't.
form.
Yeah, that all seems to check out.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna have you make an animal handling check.
Oh,
Because
my animal handling that I've been proficient in since day 1 that has never come up until right now.
Yeah, like clockwork.
Just out of safety concerns, Una has her grappling hook out and is like tracking Leighton in case he gets bucked off and he needs to be like zipped back in.
Leighton has the fly spell prepared and his own grappling hook.
Yeah, safety first.
Okay, and observing that works, then I put a Draconic Spirit into my spell gem.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Una seeing this
What is the
uses
save?
Not a counter spell, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
I have
Oh right, you got moats for that. You got all sorts of. I should.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counter spell slots.
Sweet.
I only have 2 dragon slots.
While Leighton is like, sort of gallivanting around on his Draconic Spirit, Una uses her illusion skills to make like a tiny version of Leighton on Unowl, sort of following the dragon around, doing the same maneuvers and stuff.
Things just on Unal's back,
Yes.
mimicking everything. Fine
Yes.
in formation.
Yes, exactly.
The save is for its breath ability that I'm going to actually delete from the spell text itself, because I built an entire token for this thing with everything programmed in anyway.
Ooh.
Nice.
Fancy token, man.
Ooh.
Good damage roll.
Okay.
Okay, that was pretty much everything I wanted to do today.
Badoop, 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 badoop. Okay. Someone roll a D100.
All right.
I'm preparing my usual complement of we're traveling on an airship spells like Fly and Featherfall and Earthbind.
Oh, do we? Right, we got a long rest going on. Sorry,
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to add a resistance passive effect in Foundry. No luck so far.
I mean, just on your main attributes page, there's a section called damage resistances. You just
Yeah, but I want the item to do it. But yes, I will. Probably do that. Anything anyone would like? Protection from energy. I haven't usually prepared because it requires concentration.
you'd spell, but I was really hoping like you could upcast it on multiple people, but you can't, which is frustrating.
And like everything.
I was looking through the entire wizard spell book looking for like, protection or resistance type spells. Not a lot.
Yeah, I think just the normal ones are probably fine.
Locate creature, any utility stuff. That's
You can give freedom of movement to the airship.
No,
It seems like a willing creature, right?
Yeah, can somebody animate it and then I can cast freedom of movement on it? 1, 2.
Cast awaken on the ship. It's now sentient.
And it is not happy, man.
So you guys are cruising along. I think a couple days go by of fairly tedious, endless blue horizon. And then there seems to be some clouds on the horizon. Begins to rain.
Oh, I do wonder if we're going somewhere that's like elemental-ish. If there's like a water deity, elemental stuff. Maybe having like one of those spells that makes elementals suck less or suck more, rather. That's the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, I've got banishment, which is pretty good on extraplanar stuff like that. But
pretty good.
Anything else?
Maybe like, oh no, it's not. I was gonna say you could hallow the ship, but that's a 50. Last 24 hours.
I don't think we're going to fight elementals specifically. Yeah. We're going to fight a Kraken and his slimy Kraken cohorts, like those Kraken wizards that attacked us, or that four-limbed fucker.
No, it's just what with the control of the seas and the storminess, I thought that might be a problem.
We'll just do the usual, I guess.
Okay, so it starts to rain.
Sorry.
It starts to rain. You the clouds are generally dark, but Django, you see to the north of the ship a kind of small, maybe like a 20-foot wide cloud that is like particularly dark and seems to be moving out of pattern with the other clouds. It's not being blown around by the wind, but it actually seems to be following something. More than its own shadow, there seems to be a darkness under the water, and the cloud and this darkness are moving simultaneously. And they seem to be kind of diagonally heading in your direction and the direction you're heading.
Okay, you guys see that? Look at that.
Do I see any orca fins pierce the water?
Make a perception check.
Ooh! I have a.
Ooh.
You see several sea creatures moving away from this darkness underwater.
I think now might be a good time for a pep talk. What do you guys think? Got a minute?
Yep.
Okay, well, first I will cast Aid on myself, on everyone but Una. Sorry, Una.
Fair enough.
And then, you know, like it's a cloud. We don't need to be afraid of this. We're just feel like well prepared to dive into the breach, especially now that we're kitted out. And yeah, somehow my wooden speech gives us all 5 temporary hit points. And some other stuff.
Cool. Anyone else doing anything?
Is it so? This cloud is coming towards us.
It is.
How high off the sea level are we?
I would say 50 feet.
Wow.
Should we maybe climb a little? So if we have to deal with either a cloud or something under the water, we don't have to deal with both.
I was gonna say, out of tentacle range.
So Nim generally prefers to fly underneath the clouds for visibility reasons and for wind reasons, but he's certainly willing to move upwards. And so the cloud is like, 200 feet above the water. You guys are 50 feet above the water.
We could climb up to like 100 AGL above ground level.
Addis, did you prepare control water today?
I did not.
Okay, good to know. All right, well, if we have, I don't know, Leighton, do you have that windy spell that you went and learned?
Do have it prepared, though this cloud seems relatively unaffected by winds, and it's a 5th level spell.
Yeah, okay, just check it. I was gonna say, if we're choosing between water and wind, and we do have water and clouds, and we do have a spell prepared that might help with one, then maybe we should go closer to the clouds than the water.
So, anyone else feel like this is a cloud giant?
No.
No.
Are you suggesting that when you say that, I sort of, run my finger across one of my arrows of giant slang? Are you saying what I think you're saying?
What I'm saying is those guys were cool. They were friendly. I like the cloud giants.
Okay, yes, me too. I'm just going to ready position.
The cloud is now directly overhead, and the ominous darkness in the water directly below.
Serpentine, Nim.
Roger that, Captain. He starts swerving a little bit. All of a sudden, on the deck of your ship, there is a cloud of green smoke, and out of it emerges a swarm of snakes.
Oh, wasn't expecting cloud of snakes.
Are the
They
snakes?
they never are.
Yeah, it's this.
Too many
this-
snakes on this
snakes are
motherfucking
white.
airship.
Thank you.
There you go.
Are they heading towards us? I was thinking I might materialize some divine energy into a corporeal presence if I have 6 seconds before the shit goes down.
Let's roll initiative.
My initiative's 26.
Good lord. Mine is
Hacker.
17.
Got there.
Thanks. A swarm of snakes, you say?
Yeah.
That is pretty not cool.
Nope.
I'm going to step around my compatriots here. I'm assuming the snakes seem slightly hostile, but they're not here to talk. They're
Yeah,
not
I
carrying
mean,
a sign like we're emissaries of fucking something or other.
hard to say really, but it seems like a bad omen. When sailors sing songs of snakes appearing on their ship, it's not like a chill vibe.
Time.
Well, we're gonna shoot a little pulse wave at these guys.
Ooh.
Okay.
This says 30 feet, but it should be 15 feet, but I think that can still shoot them off the side of an airship.
Yeah. The thing is, it is a swarm, so I think probably the best way to represent this is that the 26 damage is 26 snakes being flung off the boat.
I'll buy that.
And the rest are still there. That was probably like 2/3 of them.
All right.
I missed a couple. And I'm done.
Okay. The snakes are going to retaliate against Layton.
Nope.
And the half of its hit points or fewer thing is currently true. So the 4 piercing damage instead of the 5. But you still have to make the DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Or damage ain't worth a first level spell slot, so
Excuse me.
13 might, but let's find out. Oops.
It might.
Eh, So what? 17 damage. It's fine. We're fine here.
Yeah.
Fucking snakes!
You had extra 5 temporary and 5.
Oh yeah, I
to
did
your
have that
maximum.
5 temp.
Do I just re-roll my initiative until it's the number that it is plus the 1d8 that I rolled?
That's how I've been doing it for this whole campaign with Leighton.
Awesome. I'm going to just.
There was a brief time where you could edit my initiative, and I think
Oh,
we like
it's
changed modules and
Too OP. Yeah, it had to be patched out.
Yeah. It's like a good reason not to use Gift of Alacrity, I guess.
yeah, all it does is piss off snakes. You want to get bit? That's how you get bit.
Django?
Oh. I
Also, I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is like a wave, horde defense type encounter.
I
Surely
will
it's just this one swarm.
Yeah, sure. It's just one cloud full of 26 snakes.
summon a cloud of daggers in the exact
Ooh,
location of the cloud
One
of
dagger
snakes.
for every snake.
Exactly.
That is
That's an
Amazing damage roll.
missing 4d4.
abysmal roll.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that scene in Independence Day where, all the little daggers are fighting all the little snakes.
hmm
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. And the daggers are like, I can't shoot him. And then they get bit by the snake, and then the dagger goes down. But 5 daggers do make contact with 5 snakes.
I can fly. I'm Dagger.
And I'll just kind of like tumble around a little bit. No, I'll sing a song for someone. Doodly-doo, doo-doo.
I got bit. I need so much inspiration right now. How
I'll
will I
sing
ever
you a
go on?
song about snakes aren't that scary.
At the end of Django's turn, another cloud of snakes appears next to Django.
Oh, lame.
And it's Addis's turn.
Right.
I think it is actually my turn because I should have 17, but
Well, re-roll your shit better, bro.
I tried and it was not letting me roll.
Re-roll.
Oh, there it goes.
Re-roll.
Got that.
Re-roll. 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 Reroll. Hey! Yeah. Got there.
Yeah. Sweet.
Damn, you use those 2 crits on fake initiative though.
Yes. So I will. What's the? I will booming blade at the snakes that are next to me. So booming blade. This fuck face. I will not place the goddamn template. Okay, cool. And then I swing with my rapier. And that has sneak attack because he's engaged with Addis and Leighton. Does a 26 hit?
It does.
Cool. My guess is that like piercing damage is probably not the best thing against a swarm of snakes, but
Snake kebab.
They
Yeah.
do have resistance against piercing damage.
okay. Well, they take 28 of it reduced to 14, and then
That kills all 7 remaining snakes with a elaborate booming snake kebab.
Yeah. Well, so what happened is I spear them all on the end of my rapier, and then the booming blade just makes them explode off of it.
Cool.
You know.
And they're like,
Yeah, it's like one of those cans of silly snakes. You're like, pop.
It's like, dumbass! It was never filled with nuts. It was never filled with pickles, nuts, and food. And then with the remainder of my turn, I guess I have action and no, I guess not. I will move over adjacent to Django. And that's my turn.
Great. And how does like AoE versus targeted spells? Is it better to use AoE on these, or do you just treat each swarm of snakes as a single thing so it doesn't matter?
All attacks act as AoE basically against swarms.
Cool. I take a quick look around. Any other like snakes around besides this one pile here? Any other like they were like coming from the clouds or just like manifesting? What's
Yeah, there's something like that. Yeah. I don't know that you know the mechanism of these appearing snakes yet, but seems like not a coincidence that this cloud is following you and these snakes continue to appear.
Let's see. How we feeling? So, how big's the cloud?
20 feet.
20 feet. And any more snakes formed? Is the cloud still like doing its thing that it was doing when it was making the snakes?
Still looks like a cloud. The cloud didn't appear to like do anything.
It wasn't
continued
raining
to be a
snakes.
cloud.
Yeah, okay.
It didn't rain snakes, no.
Let's see. So I guess I will.
Sorry, that last part again. Snakes aren't falling from the cloud; they just appear on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
And
waiting.
like and there's like a puff of like green mist, and then snakes start to slither out of it.
And did like anything? Sorry, I can just take my turn if we want. But did anything? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Anything happen? Like the cloud passed directly over us, and the shadow was below us, and then the snakes started.
Yeah, pretty much immediately upon the cloud arriving.
Okay, so I think I've identified a magical effect here that's summoning these snakes that I'd like to attempt to dispel.
Okay. Where are you casting this spell?
Let's see. Geographically or like
Yeah.
how far above us is the cloud?
Or yeah, it's one creature, object, or magical effect. I thought it was in AoE.
I think that's
But yeah.
detect magic is the
Okay.
based. So I'm going to try and like divine the nature of the effect that's creating these snakes and dispel it.
Give me an Arcana check, or you can do it with your shit. Wisdom-based Arcana.
That's not good.
So with a 15, I think you suspect that the thing underwater is probably
okay.
Worth figuring out what's going on there. The cloud seems, related to that, but not itself.
Okay. Do I get takes backsies on my dispel magic, given that it feels like I can't dispel it now? How's that? Okay.
Well, you probably could dispel the cloud.
Okay, I'll try dispelling the cloud. If that seems like the right thing to do, or whatever seems like the strongest source of the magic here.
So the strongest source of the magic seems like the thing underwater. The cloud seems like some magic from it.
Okay, yeah, I'll dispel the cloud then.
Okay. The cloud disappears.
Sweet. Guys, I've solved the root cause of the snake problem, not merely killed some snakes. Okay, I think that's my turn for reception sake. Actually, I'll go move over near these snakes. I
Yeah.
guess. Maybe
We're
they're-
gonna shove the cloud of the swarm of snakes around.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything to the snakes that aren't here. They're just snakes at this point.
Yeah, the snakes are still here.
Wish not merely to get these snakes off the motherfucking plane, but to keep these snakes away from the motherfucking plane.
I mean, yes, there's it's like the galaxy brain meme, and at one level it is, stopping these snakes on the plane. At the next level, it's preventing these, preventing the snakes from getting on the plane. But the top level, which is only what Leighton is capable of, is stopping the snakes from ever having gotten on the plane in the first place. It's like fighter, cleric, time wizard.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of your turn, the cloud reappears. And it's Leighton's turn.
Leighton is going to shoot a firebolt at this pile of snakes. 3 whole fire damage if that hits.
3 whole snakes. Die.
Go hang out with have we established, is there like a crow's nest
I don't think so.
on this thing? I don't see any like masts. I have no
think what
idea
you see is what you get on the map,
Yeah.
I think that's like that's maybe the controlling apparatus.
It's not a big crossbow. Your big ballista.
Then yeah, I go hang out with his nimbleness.
His nimbleness, the right.
The right nimble right.
That's about it.
Okay. And Leighton, make an Arcana check. See what you know about this cloud as well. This cloud you suspect may be a spell you cast recently, which is Arcane Eye.
Interesting.
But a freaky modified version of it, obviously.
Yeah. Way cooler version.
Way cooler.
So are the snakes coming from the eye? Can you tell?
I believe the eye is giving vision onto our boat, but it's probably not causing the snakes to appear.
And the snakes next to Django bite at Django. They do have more than half their health.
My AC is 15.
Yeah.
Bounces off your new armor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
It was
Django's
really
turn.
the good thing you sprung for the shin guards on the armor.
Yeah.
It's really making a difference here.
All right, I move my daggers, cloud of daggers, onto the snakes.
Okay. You want to roll damage for that?
Yeah, I do.
You can move them?
Cloud of daggers? Pretty sure. Where did my...
It doesn't say anything about moving it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think you can.
Oh, okay, my bad. It's concentration, and I figured...
Pick up
What
2
is-
snakes and throw them into the daggers.
Yeah.
Into the
1
blender.
hit point, 2 hit points. Yeah.
Is it the stinking cloud I can move?
I don't know if you can move any of that shit.
I
Yeah.
thought I could move something. All right.
You
well,
can
maybe-
move some druid things like the flaming
Mhm.
sphere or the moonbeam.
Yeah. Okay.
don't know
My
about any of your bard
druidness
shit.
is sneaking in.
Yeah.
All right. I will cast a new one then.
You could do vicious mockery on the cloud.
Oh
if it
yeah.
Mock the snakes.
down to the caster. No, well the he can, if he's looking through that, right? We can insult him from here.
$11.
Yeah, I'll take care of this.
How much?
What, are snakes all you got? That'll show
Yeah,
them.
I really hope snakes are all he's got because we're sitting ducks here.
11
Flying
snakes
ducks.
are killed by daggers. Wait, am I supposed to?
And then
There's
I
no save for this, huh?
tumble away. Nope.
There's no save.
You just
It's
fucking
when they
take
start
4
their
damage a
turn.
thing.
Okay. At the end of Django's turn, more snakes appear next to Nimblewright.
Guys, I think we stumbled on an XP farm.
No, it's
We just got to get a little ahead of the snakes. That way we can prep actions to kill them at once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Well, they're probably getting summoned by that thing down below. So at the end of this round, I'd like to tell Nimblewright to dive, dive, dive.
How high up are we? Also above the ocean.
I wanted us to climb to 100
Hundo?
feet. Yeah.
Thank you.
So
I think you just
Um,
keep dispelling the cloud, and then eventually they'll run out of spell slots. So
Did we
Yeah,
ever make a like a character for the ship that has like hit points and stuff that we could track?
I don't think so.
Oh, we did.
The blind cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in.
Oh, it has 200.
5e airship stat block, unearthed
Does
arcana.
anyone have mending?
Yeah,
Yes.
Um,
I got it for the crab box or crab
Yes.
barrel.
I'm mending now.
Guys, the ship's fine. It's just snakes. They can't kill an airship.
I was just gonna use the reason I bring this up now is to use it to track altitude.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an easy way to do that.
The
Yeah, you can set elevation.
if you right click it, the number in the top left is supposed to be elevation.
Oh yeah, there you go. So it's at 100.
Sweet.
Be cool if that was like visible. You know,
I still see 0 for it.
Well, I can set myself to 100.
2.
Or 100. Oh, yeah, it's visible above the token now. You guys see that?
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, perfect.
Very neat.
Airship and Airship Junior. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
And it is Una's turn.
Una will, I guess, same thing as last time. Bazooming blade at them's here snakes. I don't like that it makes me put this template. Yeah, getting up close and personal. Sweet. So 27 reduced in half. Wait, round up or down? Up.
Down.
Down. Okay, so 13 plus 4 is 7. Oh, wait. 4 or. Yeah, 13 plus 4. So 17 damage. There's again, a poke and a boom.
Yeah, 17 snakes go flying off the ship.
Um,
It looks like approximately 5 snakes remain in this area.
Disengage. Bonus action disengage and move. I guess to the side of the ship so I can sort of peer over and look down at the big thing that everyone's talking about.
Make a perception check. Yeah, hard to tell what's going on.
Pretty high up. Look at all these little clouds below us.
Yep. And I think Nim has gotten the instructions to lower the altitude, but he is gonna have like disadvantage on his ability to do this because there's a bunch of snakes next to him.
Right.
I will put him in the initiative.
That's pretty much where we want him.
Edis's turn.
So I don't know how Toll the Dead works on massive creatures exactly. I think the ones near Nim, nobody's attacked them yet, right?
Correct. Those are new snakes.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm still going to cast Toll the Dead on them, but I'm going to click Sacred Flame because that's going to be the right damage. And it is a Constitution Wisdom. It is a Wisdom save rather than a Dexterity save.
So I mean, there's nothing in the specific swarm text about this, but like, Toll the Dead. There's there are no damaged snakes. There's just
Yeah, so that's why I rolled the Sacred Flame damage dice.
yeah.
Because it's D8s.
Let's make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, it'll be Sacred Flame.
They roast a bunch of snakes.
Out of curiosity, how does like snakes getting roasted from radiant damage seem different than snakes getting roasted by fire damage? Is it like like s'mores, marshmallows roasted in campfire?
It's like microwaving them versus like cooking over a fire.
Nice.
So how are the
there appears to be only 2 snakes next to Nimble, right?
That is actually, you know what? This might be useful here. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast and find it on my spell list. Spiritual weapon. Bring forth my classic scythe next to these snakes near Nimblewright and take a scythe, sweeps through them. The harvest, a fleshy harvest, I guess, or something.
Yeah. This kills the 2 remaining snakes.
Oh.
Dang it, that was the one with initiative. Aha! Now they go right after you. All part of my plan.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
More snake?
Nimblewright is going to pilot the ship as instructed. What did you guys want the altitude to be?
What's the range on y'all's spells? Want to take us down to like 60 or something? 40?
Cleric, big cleric one, but
Yeah, let's call it 60 feet for now.
Okay. And another swarm appears. Right here.
Fuck these snakes.
And it's Leighton's turn.
Okay, we're gonna need to deal with that shit. Leighton wants to try out his new toy. He's going to, from another dimension, rip open a rift and just pull out a fey dragon from the wilds.
What flavor?
Hold on, I need to actually look at its stat block to figure out what flavor I want. It is going to be a metallic dragon, and I am going to share its poison resistance
Nice.
Mm.
with it.
So candy apple flavor?
Yeah.
Sour
Okay,
apple.
so I don't know where I put my fucking dragon. There it is from earlier. Over there. And it's going to do its turn immediately after mine. Do I want to move? Does it shares your initiative count, but takes a turn immediately after yours? Okay, so I'm not going to move, but I am going to try and womp on these brand new snakes. Oh, why does it have to be piercing damage? And it's going to shoot its breath out in a way that does not hit Nimble right. I need to fuck with the cone on that.
Mm.
Half as much damage on a successful one, so 26 reduced to, I imagine, 13 piercing damage, and 4
Poison?
no. We'll do 4 fire damage with the breath.
Snake Fate Fire.
It says
Everyone knows
2d6
that.
damage of a type this dragon has resistance to.
Yep, and it is resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison.
Oh, I thought it was only resistant to the color of your choice.
Nope, I get to choose one of its resistances
That is very
to
cool.
share, but it's resistant to. There's 2 different sets of 5 damages it could be resistant to.
That's super cool. I thought you had to do the trade-off between the resistance and the like damage generalizability, but
Nope.
That's super
These are
cool.
special dragons, dude.
I'll say.
At the end of Leighton's turn, another swarm appears next to Una.
Okay, this is becoming untenable, unsustainable.
The next 10 sessions were played killing snakes at a stalemate between an unknown enemy and the players.
So we could call it Whacking Day.
These snakes start their turn in a cloud of daggers.
Okay, that probably kills them.
Yes.
Roll damage.
Can I just have the 11 again?
No, but you all need to beat a 5, which I don't know if it's like even possible to get lower than that. That'll
With
do.
4d4, it is technically possible.
Yeah.
Is it piercing damage also?
Oh shit! Is it piercing damage? We've been doing that wrong.
Oh,
Fuck, is it?
slashing?
Probably.
But honestly, I feel
Slashing.
Slashing.
like given that they have resistance to that also, but I feel like
Oh.
given like the spirit of the rule is that like you're just doing one stab, but this is not one stab. This is a fucking dogfight between daggers and snakes. So
Yeah, it's
the
it
blender.
circumvents
Yep.
the rule.
I like that.
Sweet.
Okay. Una and Nimblewright are gonna get attacked now. This one's at Una, and this one's at Nim.
Does not hit.
Neither of them hit,
Nice.
and it's Jingo's turn.
Cloud of daggers? Cloud of daggers? Cloud of daggers?
Huh?
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. You wanna cast
Did he
it?
stutter?
Which one?
Can you get rid of the old dagger cloud effects?
Teach me again. How do I get rid of effects?
Click the ruler icon
Uh-huh.
in the top left.
Yep.
Hover the little spell burst and hit delete.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I was close. I was on
Yeah.
ruler and I was trying to drag over it and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Okay. So these guys take 10 damage.
Cool.
There appear to be 9 snakes left. I love this literal description of hit points.
Mhm.
Makes the system so straightforward.
But it still doesn't make their damage scale, right?
They do less piercing damage, but the
Oh.
poison damage remains the same.
I'll sing a song to Una.
Thank you.
And it's Una's turn.
I peer over the side of the ship. Is that like very dark spot still
Yep.
underneath us? I will. Steady aim, and then I will knock an arrow and attempt to take a sharpshooter shot at that giant cloud that is in the water. Actually, yeah, sharpshooter. Why not?
So you're gonna have disadvantage because you can't see the thing you're aiming at, and it's gonna have cover.
I ignore.
Cool. He rolls a 20.
Yeah, the first roll was a 20, and I'll also ignore cover.
Well,
because of my thing, I think.
but disadvantage?
Ooh.
You don't do that?
Does the advantage cancel out with the disadvantage to be a normal roll?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's a 20. That is pretty sweet. Let's see, plus that.
But you wouldn't have sneak attack then.
That's true. Okay, yeah, no sneak attack. That's unfortunate. Unless, well, yes.
Unless the princess is next to the target under the water.
Yeah.
Then we have an ally down there.
Or in that, if it can't see me, no, I guess that makes sense.
Why do you ignore
Yeah.
cover?
Sorry?
Why do you ignore cover?
Sharpshooter.
Oh, okay.
So no disadvantage from long range and ignore half and 3/4 cover.
Wait, but
so
they have half or 3/4 cover? Did they have full cover?
if it's full cover, I just can't attack it, period.
Okay.
So I guess that's 28 damage.
Yep.
I don't know if it's concentrating on something that it might have to save for.
It might.
Legendary action.
DC was 14, right? 28 halved is a.
Wait, what? I didn't mean to click that. You didn't see that.
What is this? What is this picture down here? Enhance.
Yeah.
Pop out message. Zoom in. Oh no, it only zooms the screen.
Okay. Addis?
Yeah, let's see. So trying to think if there's any way I could help with that, but I can't really think of anything. So, and for now, while I'm thinking, I will move my scythe forward on these snakes near Nimble Right and take attempts to reap them. Wait, where's that? Right. Sorry. Use public. Search weapon. Template. Spell slot.
That does not hit.
That's a bummer. Okay, so
One guy I didn't give Bardic Inspiration to.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just stay on snake duty for now. Let me know if we want to try and mess with what's under the sea. But I will I'll do Sacred Flame for real this time. On the snakes. Again, the ones near Nimble Right. Actually, how many are there in each pile? Not asked that.
Looks like about 9 on the left and 36 on the right.
Okay, I'll hit the ones near the 9 near Nimble Right with fine light.
Quick counting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gaddis is the State Fair gumball counting champion.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can count to 9, right? Okay, they save. Dodge the holy flame.
Wow.
Not my turn. I'm done.
Out of curiosity, did the cloud seem like affected at all when I shot that arrow down at the thing?
No.
Like no, like stutter or flicker, or it didn't go like ow.
I mean, it's not really how concentration spells work.
Fair enough.
Moving there. That's right.
Nimble Right continues.
Do we need to get
running
lower at
the
all?
ship.
Nothing heard. Okay.
And another pile of snakes appears. And it's Leighton's turn.
Oh boy.
If you get out from between them, I can bring down a whole ring of that stuff that didn't work last time. Maybe it'll work better this time.
Yeah. Solid.
Leighton's going to try and hop on the dragon's back.
Pog.
Shoot a... No, actually, I'm super not going to do that. I'm just going to try and shoot a firebolt at this guy next to me.
Okay. Yep. You feel like you could have killed 3 more snakes. Were they any there?
Damn. I'm going to hide behind this bucket.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to send my dragon.
I think this is like a smokestack from your reactor.
Yeah. Sounds good. Very, very warm. Okay, so if we're all at 60 feet right now, dragon has 60-foot fly speed. And I have it fly like down to the surface. Or like 10 feet off the surface. Oh, 10. It's like 50 feet straight down. And try and breath weapon, tell like, go attack that thing down there.
Okay.
Does it feel like if it was, at surface level, it could like claw at the water at all? No, it's gonna try. It's actually got a swim speed, so it's gonna go all the way down to the surface.
Yeah. Okay. This thing is like 10 feet below the surface of the water.
Cool. I make 2 rend attacks at the water that hit fucking nothing.
You have a range of 10 feet.
Well, you can wait. You know that. Like you don't have to attack nothing, or
Whoa,
this
wait,
creature
yeah.
does.
10 foot reach.
Oh, it does have 10-foot reach. That's cool.
Yeah, I think that works.
Sweet.
Then it's going to, from just above the surface of the water, breathe lightning down into the water, in the direction of this creature thing.
Wait, it can make 2 attacks and breath weapon.
Level
Fuck
5.
yeah,
son?
it can.
Jesus, fuck.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, the breath weapon is only 2d6, but
All right, 13, 15, and oop. 7. What the
Nice.
fuck?
Lightning damage in the water. You see a pool of fish just float to the surface around. Dragon gets distracted, immediately starts eating all the fish.
that gives me an idea.
And I yell, "You're doing great!" Over the edge of the ship down at my dragon. And I'm done. Snake initiative got deleted again. Do you want to just like copy a snake, put him out here?
Yes,
Have
I
that
do.
one be the initiative.
Shit, those snakes are flying.
A snake appears and falls 60 feet into the water.
Well, they go here now.
Good enough.
And it's Django's turn.
I liked it better when the snakes were in front of me. Then they took their turn. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna print something. I may or may not do it. Magic missile. How does magic missile work with cover and shit? You can see within range. Like, so.
You can't see it from where
Okay.
you are.
Alright.
I think the magic missile just ignores all that, though, if you can, right?
If you can see
Well,
it, I guess.
The you can see being a requirement to ignore it.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'm gonna magic missile the snakes in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use how many charges? When you cast a spell, the spell creates 1 more dart. How many darts do you get?
So it's 3 darts at level 1.
Okay.
So that's the most like resource efficient way to use it.
Yeah, alright. I'll just do
Or
one
if you just
then.
want to kill all the snakes.
Oh, I have to make a bunch of con saves. How much damage did you do?
Nothing
They're
above
all
20.
just 10.
Yeah. They're all 10. So
Okay.
So for what it's worth, when Una hit for 28, it was 14.
Which it
Yeah.
failed.
Yeah.
Oh, it did fail?
Yeah, roll a 12.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Ooh.
1 snake disappears.
it would be the cloud, and
Yeah.
without the cloud, it wouldn't be able to summon the snakes, which it did. So we're just gonna retcon that it saved, because fuck you guys.
Yeah.
XP farm intact.
Yeah. The system works.
So ignore that other. That is not correct, but the damage force 12 to
Okay.
toss a snake.
12 missiles shoot out of your wand. Each one hits a snake.
Yep. And then, I'll sing a song for Addis.
Oh, hey, thanks.
You needed
I
it.
guess I'll just say that the cloud goes down now and reverse those. The retconned con fail.
The
Because
cloud is,
unfuck you guys.
okay. And I don't move.
Okay.
Now, everyone, don't forget to use your bardic inspirations.
I'm concentrating on a 5th level spell. You better believe I'm saving it for that.
I got plans.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's my turn.
Good time for a plan.
I take out a. Oh, so wait, so the cloud disappeared. Yeah, I guess I'll just never mind. Plan postponed.
Are you gonna pull a Trump and try and dynamite the cloud?
No, but your lightning killing the fish around the shadow gave me the idea of dynamite fishing.
Oh yeah.
Which seems like it could be quite fruitful.
Please don't hurt my dragon.
Yes, I would.
He's
hold
very
that.
shiny. I like him.
Although, given that the cloud went away, wait, did the cloud go away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cloud just disappeared. The shadow in the water exists.
I think I will actually save the dynamite for if the cloud comes back to try and deal with that for now.
You're probably not going to be able to throw dynamite 190 feet straight up.
No. I meant to use down.
Okay.
I will just booming blade as usual. Booming blade the thing next to me.
Two things next to you.
Oh, actually, sorry.
Would you like to attack the pile of approximately 24 snakes or the pile of approximately 36 snakes?
I would like to bonus action cunning movement to not take an oppo attack when I move away from the snake. Oh, actually, I don't even need to do that. Never mind.
You should do that.
Yeah, actually, you know what? So I will bonus action cunning movement. I will booming blade. Actually, yeah. So as I described, booming blade that guy, and then hit him with the rapier. And he's engaged with Addis, so there is sneak attack on that. So that is 30 piercing and 3 thunder damage. So I guess that gets reduced down to 18 damage total. And then I will bonus action cunning movement.
Don't move there.
Over to yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. I will step between the two piles of snakes, turn my eyes skyward, and invoke a divine word.
What's the word?
Sanctuary.
Snake's bad.
Snake's bad.
Get these motherfucking snakes off my motherfucking airship.
Yeah. Cool. So they take only 10 radiant damage each.
You see 10 snakes fly in either direction.
They always hit me. Stop.
And then let's see, where'd my sword go? There it is.
I think you guys are up to like 200 snake kills.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is there like a snake counter we can?
That'd be good.
Okay, and then take a swipe at the pile nearest the sword.
Okay.
Nearest the scythe, excuse me.
That pile is no longer.
Wait.
Hey.
Oh, I think I did the wrong one, but whatever. Same diff.
Mhm.
How many snakes are we at? I'm working on it. At least 15.
I think
Okay.
it's like 120 or something so far, right? I've been at least.
Yeah, I
6
feel like you guys have killed like 9 piles, and there's 36 per pile.
I cannot control C, control V. This is bullshit. $9 million.
Okay. Bite on Addis.
things off my armor.
Any orders for Nim? The creature below is going to I think they're going to disengage from the dragon that just did 1 trillion damage to them. And swim deeper into the water. Or actually, they're not swimming, but travel deeper into the water. And it's Leighton's turn.
Does my dragon assess that they moved further than 30 feet?
Oh, and at the end of their turn, can the dragon please make a strength saving throw?
Sure.
So it's pushed 15 feet south or west, I guess that's probably easier. And it's knocked prone.
Oh, it just moved laterally, not like pushed away from the target.
Yeah, the target is fleeing in the opposite direction as the push.
Okay. It's just traveling in a straight line. It's not like, is it 45 down or is it like pure lateral from a dragon?
Just on the surface, yeah.
Okay. How does prone work if you're flying?
Well, I think they're swimming at this point.
A dragon like just got to the surface of the water and was like,
and then they got
attacking
hit
through
by
it.
a magical wave.
Yeah. So they're just like at the surface.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens when a swimming creature falls prone?
They're flailing, I think. I just had to deal with this. Kind of works the same way.
Oh my gosh, these portraits are amazing.
They're incredible.
What are you looking at? What is happening?
The looking
Oh.
SKT Discord.
It's, for some reason, it has a hard time getting the Django ones right.
Oh, I feel like the Django ones are the best.
Oh, interesting.
The little boy with the... I mean, yeah, they're all pretty fucking good, but...
Oh, nice.
I want to know all of your like search criteria because I see a lot of little boy and mechanical crab art.
Yeah, I had to refine the prompts.
Clearly, this is Time Wizard.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do this, but I haven't gotten a hold of one of the models.
I feel like the second to last Addis one is like, you know, that's canon Addis now.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna use one of them for sure.
I like the
What do I
very first Addis one, the one that sort of
I
looks
like it too. Yeah.
Abe Lincoln.
Yeah,
He's
that one's also sick. Yeah, they're actually all the Addis ones are extremely on
Mhm.
point.
Sorry,
I like
Jay, sorry
the
for
gnome
being
like doing
awkward.
the cha-cha on top of a clock. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Jeremy Crawford says, if you're knocked prone underwater, you're subjected to the effects of the prone condition as normal. One way to visualize it is that you're floundering. Got it. So yeah, dragon ass over tea kettle into the water, doesn't know which way's up right now, and is prone. Gotcha.
Cool.
So my turn.
Yeah.
I look over the side of the ship from here to try and see, where the murky shadow is moving at.
You do not see a murky shadow. They are too deep to make an image on the surface.
Nimble right, get me closer.
Aye, aye, Captain. I mean, I'm the captain, but aye, aye, guy.
And then I'll just prepare a firebolt for if I see anything hostile. Either we get close enough for me to see the thing under the ground, or more fucking snakes appear. Wait, are these snakes still alive? Is that still snakes?
That's still snakes.
I'll shoot those snakes. That makes just enough sense.
2 snakes remain.
Damn it. Okay. Then dragon's turn. It's still going to pursue this creature, so half of its fly speed to stand up or to stop floundering. This is so weird because it's got 30 walking speed, 60 flying speed, and 30 swim speed. So does it use 30 feet of movement, or does it use 15 of its swim speed to stand up? How the fuck does that work?
Yep, I think so. It's got to right itself by treading water.
Okay. So 15 of its swim speed. Then fly through the air for 45 feet. Or do I just get half of my total movement in general?
I don't know, man. I think, yeah. Because the way dash is, you're doing a dash action? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm trying to figure out how the use half your speed to stand up from prone works when I have multiple different speeds.
Well, yeah, half of whichever one you're using,
Okay, so I'm currently swimming, so I'd use 15 feet of movement to stop floundering.
Mhm.
And then since I have 60 fly speed, I could fly for 45.
I think it would take half of whichever one's bigger that you're using.
Okay, so if my total speed is 60 for flying, just have that call it 30. I fly
Yeah.
for 30. Then it's going to dash to try to catch up with the creature for another 60 fly or 30 swim or whatever combination of those two to like a hawk diving into the water, just sort of get some momentum, then go into a dive and tuck its wings to just break the surface of the water and go after this thing again.
Yeah, so I'll just reveal this, but you guys can't see it still. But it is, now it's like 40 feet deep
Okay.
and over here.
I don't know where over here is.
How about right there?
Okay. So it would have. It flew 30. Then flies 25 and goes 30 down. That's 30 swim speed.
Cap.
And if Leighton couldn't see it from this side, he probably would have gone to the other side. But now he got distracted by snakes. We'll leave him right there.
At the
He'll
end
say
of-
to the group though that he sent his dragon after it, and if they can track the dragon's movements, they'll probably be able to find the creature.
Can you have your dragon make a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
And I assume you can't see through your dragon's eyes, so I'm not
I
narrating
cannot.
what's happening so much.
It's just a sentient creature that obeys my commands. An intelligent sentient creature.
Yep. Okay. And it's Django's turn.
I grab a broom and just sweep the remaining 2 snakes off the side of the ship.
Nice. Make a broom attack roll.
Okay.
Not a lot of mechanical crab featured in those.
No.
Oh god, what is going on with this halfling's eyes?
The broom attack misses, unfortunately.
Mm.
It took you a little too long to find the broom, and when you came back, the snakes were not where you thought they were.
Oh. Dang it. Sneaky ass snakes. Alright. I tell Nimblewright, try to follow that dragon. And I stand still.
How have you not jumped over the side in your crab barrel yet?
I thought about it. I really thought about
the
it.
other side, yeah!
Do you want me to do that? I could do that.
I don't want you to do it. I'm just wondering why Django hasn't.
Django thought about it.
Yeah.
Django knows that there'd be like some fall damage from this height. If we got lower, maybe I would.
Yeah.
And then Django's also concerned about like getting back on the ship probably at some point. And also like leaving the party and like what if something happened to Django and you guys were all just like, well, there's nothing we can do. We can fly down there and say, oh shit, he got pulled under the water and he's totally fucked, and then leave. So there's a lot of reasons why Django didn't do it,
Yeah.
but Django did want to do it. Django definitely considered doing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Django let discretion be the better part of valor today.
Just jump over and like, oh, wrong barrel.
Yeah, that'd be shitty. Just a dude in a barrel now.
It is Una's turn.
There's still some snakes, it looks like.
There are
Two
two snakes.
2 snakes.
You probably need triple advantage.
Yeah. And where is so the thing in the water is further down or sort of further away?
over there relative to us right now.
Ah, I see. Okay. So I can't just draw some dynamite outside.
All you
Okay.
guys saw was a dragon splash in the water, jump up, and then like dive somewhere else.
Yeah. So two
You
snakes.
probably saw since you're at that edge.
Two snakes does indeed sound like I need triple advantage.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm gonna try and sort of line up, line up this trick shot. So I go down on one knee and take out an arrow and aim it and wait until both.
You're
both-
lining up the headshot.
Yeah, exactly. Lining up double headshot till they're lined up, and then I let her rip.
This arrow pierces one head, two heads, and thwacks into the whatever this is, the railing,
Mhm.
and you now have two snakes dangling off of an arrow in the railing.
Awesome.
It then also explode for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. All over, explode all like directly to Leighton.
They do kind of disappear into a purple mist several seconds
Um,
after this.
Cool. Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Brand new fancy looking Addis.
All right. So there's still some snakes next to me, or did these all just die?
Those are toast.
Okay. So I'm gonna go look over the side of the boat. Do I see the dark shape anywhere? Anything visible?
It's on the other side. And no.
And no. Cool. Are we still in initiative order?
I think
I'm still fighting.
the dragon seems to be doing stuff still. I don't know if anyone else can.
Okay. Can I see the dragon?
Yeah.
Does it look like
Well, actually, no. It's 30 feet underwater, so you cannot.
If we're underwater, so I can't see
But
it.
you saw it a second ago go underwater right here.
Then I don't think there's too much I can do. I'll cast what? What is it? Blessed repose or whatever on the snake, so we can put them in a can at a future date.
Good call.
And I guess I'll move the forward here to me, but I don't think I have anything to do. Unless anyone's, should I do anything?
I don't see much of anything to do.
Cool. Yeah. Move the forward over, and that's all I got.
Okay. I heard an order for Nim to follow that dragon.
Follow that dragon.
What altitude are you guys looking for here?
30 feet.
Yeah, sure. Take it slower.
Nice.
Ah! We all fall off.
Yep, everyone but me. Later, guys.
Damn it.
Gotta stay near the axis of rotation. Someone wants to turn me into a shark. I can.
Oh.
do shark.
Yeah.
I think our resident shark guy is concentrating on something else or whatever.
Okay. The creature is going to go further down into the water.
Does it disengage?
It does not disengage, but it is also not provoking opportunity attacks due to an ability that it has. It's going to do another one of those waves to push this dragon away from it even further. Strength check.
Highest stat.
Yep. Actually, before it does that, it's going to do this on the dragon.
Its greatest fear, strength checks.
Well, it's apparently more wise than it is strong. Okay. Then the wave hits it. And the thing is now pretty deep. Do it. Not 150.
So for the sake of brevity, for this spell text, takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. No actions required by you. If you don't issue any, it takes a dodge action and uses its move to avoid danger. I can't exactly issue new verbal commands to it right now with it being underwater. So I'll let you rule whether it decides if it can try and catch up with this creature, or if it, like, since it stops getting commands, it just fucks off and comes back to the surface to avoid danger.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't feel comfortable going 100 feet deep into
Yeah.
the ocean.
That makes sense.
Thus concludes combat? Question mark.
Yeah, so it'll fly back up to the ship then.
I didn't prepare locate creature, but did anyone get a good look at that thing?
Only the dragon.
The dragon, which can talk,
Nice. Yeah.
and speaks Common, Draconic, Gnomish, Halfling, and Sylvan.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, that dragon is a lot smarter than I am, probably.
It knows all of my languages and Draconic.
New tiny boy.
It says, I chased the foul beast into the depths, but it's outswam me. Wings are not equipped for such a chase. Here is an accurate description of what I saw and fought down there.
It appeared to be a humanoid woman, who at some points was turning into amorphous blobs of murky water, and at some points was in her humanoid form. When she was in her humanoid form, she was riding a skeletal shark.
No.
So, hag. Something. Oh, sorry. Wait. No, this is the type of thing.
Have I encountered anything like this or stories of it in my travels?
I'll take some history checks.
Was anything in the book of songs about the ocean that I learned? Did anything appear? I can also roll history if you'd like.
Yeah, let's see who gets the highest. I'll give you guys this.
Unknown creature.
Hag form.
Creature is called a Sea Fury, and it is like a hag lich.
Interesting.
Cool. Well, do we know anything about? It sounds like they're sort of independent actors, from what Leighton knows. Like they're not. Wouldn't expect them to be aligned with storm gods or scheming dragons or.
Yeah, like just a random thing that happened when, like, an 11 out of 100 sort of situation, you know?
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
that's kind of an 11 out of 100 situation. So I had to put a scale on it. You can probably imagine that they're not like unrelated to Umberlee.
Uh-huh.
But not necessarily homies either. Yeah, definitely doing their own thing.
All right, Nimble Right. Back to original course.
Skirt. Yeah, and that's probably a pretty good spot to call it.
Yep.
Great.
Got to play with
Fuck, I
some
gotta
toys.
come up with some time-themed name for my dragon now.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Damn.
Is it the same dragon every time, or is it a different dragon every time?
It's the same dragon from different timelines.
Right.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah, smart.
How about
Which accounts for why it sometimes breathes, different
Mm-hmm.
elements and stuff like that. I'm able to sift through the worlds where the dragon's bred in slightly different orders. Do a little dragon eugenics of my own real fast. Just find the right one and yoink.
Yeah, you also have to rule out all the dragons that are not friendly to you and don't obey your commands.
Oh.
So this is like dragon, 8,472. That is the perfect combination.
It's one of my Fae buddies, though. They like me over there. They're the ones who
Yeah.
gave me the magic. It's cool. We
Yeah.
homies.
No, I'm pretty tight with the Fae myself.
Oh, we should go there sometime.
Yeah.
Get faded.
Yeah. They liked me so much they touched me.
Gross.
Surely that doesn't have some sort of ramifications of getting, favors done for you by the Fae.
Yeah, they're into some weird shit.